Okay. Hello and welcome to Nokia Open 2023, fourth stop on the European Pro Tour. We have final round FPO action for you. Andrew Gum here.
Victor Tågestad here, yeah. Now it's the time to decide who will take down the win, who's going to be the champion of Nokia Open 2023 and the fourth title on the European Pro Tour for this year. First ever time that we have Nokia Open on the European Pro Tour. So it's a big thing today.
Yeah, legendary, beautiful course. We're going to see some really exciting action. Sorry for the slight delay. We had some major technical issues here in the studio, but I'm very proud to say we have resolved them, and we're going to bring you lead card action in about a minute and a half. What do you think we're going to see today?
I think we're going to see Heidi Laine just continue doing what she has been doing so far, being in total control, just executing shot after shot, similar to what we have seen Mauri Willman do in the MPO field. But with that said, I think we're going to see some hot action also behind Heidi and maybe some players putting pressure on her already at the first holes here.
Yeah, she shot consistently +5 for both rounds, 966 and 961 rated, as the conditions were slightly easier yesterday. She's got a 4-stroke lead over Olivia Kinstead and Silva Saarinen, who are tied at +14, and 1 stroke behind them, Tinja Väisänen, rounding out that lead card.
So I think it's all about, clearly Heidi Laine is the favorite to take down the win, but then we have a tight battle between 5 players about the 2 remaining podium spots there. So Olivia is in the driver's seat together with Silva Saarinen for that second place. Tinja Väisänen, Jenny Karppinen and Anneli Togias-Mannis there are also all 3 within striking distance there.
For that podium, yeah. Hole 1, par 3, 115 meters. Low ceiling, tunnel shot, OB lined fairway. Green starts to slope away a little bit in the end here. Quite a bonus birdie if you can get it. The forehand is kind of the safe play that'll bail you out on the right side for the righty player, and backhand is more of a way to attack the pin, but brings a lot more of that OB into play.
Yeah, and luckily we were able to resolve our technical problems here from the studio just in time to see the lead card teeing off. And first on the box, of course, Heidi Laine. She has been really good this weekend, not a surprise at all. We know what she's capable of, and we are quite certain that she's going to execute well today.
Yeah, taking that peach for the mid-range turnover shot.
And that's just fantastic. That has the turn to get over the OB trap, and she has an easy up and down from that position for a par. Olivia Kinstedt has been performing exceptionally well here in Nokia. That's the best we have seen from her, I have to say, like in 2-3 years almost. And especially here at the beginning part of the course, the difficult wooded part.
Yeah, she's got that toony pure. Just trying to play it safe short of that OB trap. Well done. Not going for too much there, just trying to put it in play, safe inbounds, and get up and down for the par. Silva's got a driver, so she wants more.
Silva second, even after getting a 9 on hole 7 yesterday.
High line, turnover. Oh, chopped down way early in the flight by the overhanging leaves there.
And Tinja Väisänen, who also has been playing really well. Watch out for her. FX4, I think.
Oh,
that came out way early and kicks, but I wonder if that doesn't go OB.
It might be just safe.
Yeah, maybe. Luckily,
I'm not sure if it got
she's
that
lucky,
far.
she lost enough speed to land before the OB trap there. But here's the course close-up. Of course, you're all familiar with the Beast Nokia Disc Golf Park, established in 2008, rated 4.2 on UDisc, and we have seen it many times already.
Yeah, very famous for hosting the European Open. Beautiful park-style course with lots of thick wooded holes as well, and a very challenging OB. Par 63, 2,600 plus meters in this layout. different hole 1 that we don't see at the European Open, and yeah, this what we're seeing fly over here, the hole 14, the notorious bunker hole that can really wreck your whole tournament if you're not careful. If your disc does not come into play, you have to rethrow from your previous lie without penalty, but strokes can add up quick there. One of just many difficult holes there in the arena part of the course, but the whole course has lots of difficulty and lots of score separation.
And also a lot of history. Oh, yeah. Silva almost throwing it in, but instead going out of bounds. Ooh. What a bummer. She almost got a highlight on hole 1 already, but that's not what she was hoping for. She's gonna have to try to scramble from not scramble, but save a bogey from that.
From way deep, yeah, circle 2. The green does run away, but that was just too hot. It looked like she was basket hunting, but anything coming in looking to get in from that distance with that speed, yeah, brought that OB into play. Olivia safe. We were thinking of Tina. Sorry, Olivia. Yeah, she played it. She really smart and safe with the pure. And then nice second shot puts her right up to the basket. Should be a pretty easy par.
That's great. And if there is one word to describe Olivia Schinsted's game this weekend, it's definitely smart. That she's playing this course to her strength, and she's not going for too much, but still kind of attacking and finding really great lines when she really needs them. So yeah.
I think Tina was out of bounds, it looks like. Yeah, she's gone to retrieve her disc. So that kick off the fence didn't slow her down enough to avoid the OB. But yeah, Olivia's playing great this weekend. It's been really fun to watch her. She's been totally in control, especially in those wooded holes. Like, I feel like maybe she's been almost bogey free through those like first part of the woods. The whole tournament, it feels like.
Yeah, or maybe even one under. Let's see what Olivia did.
Can't remember yesterday.
She was 1 under day 1 at least, and yesterday 1 over. So she's at even par right now on those those first 6 holes. Tina overshot that just a bit, but her putting looked good yesterday for the most part of it. I'm not too worried.
It's Heidi for a birdie luck, huh?
She got lots of distance with a mid here. That was almost. Yeah, is she in circle 2? Then it was about 100 meters, controlled shot.
Yeah.
With a mid-range. That's good.
Yeah. I put her about like 16 meters or so, 15-ish. Sails the putt past, but not too far.
That was a long one, so
pretty easy comeback here at least.
Nothing to be worried about.
Yeah, nobody pushing her here yet. Olivia's in fine position for the par.
Yeah, Heidi has that 4-stroke lead right now. That's a nice cushion to sleep on if you need it. But I think that she's gonna play her game regardless if she's in the lead or if she needs to hunt down someone after some early mistakes. So I don't think she cares too much about the scores right now.
Yeah, and no lead is safe on this course. You know, when you have another round to play, like you got to show up and execute, because it's just so punishing if you're off a little bit, or if you're not, you know, doing what you have to do to score. It's gonna rack up some numbers.
Silva with a nice circle 2 putt there to save par. Bogey.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that was a nice one.
Great putt.
First circle 2 putt from Silva. I'm sure that will not be the last one today.
Yeah, we usually see a few at least.
I mean, her 12-meter putt looks like most other players' 7-meter putts.
She's still in control. Yeah, she's dropping them in there right on the spot.
Tina, after going out of bounds, can't save her bogey, and that's not what she needed. She's going to drop down to tie with Jenny Karppinen now.
She looked a little nervy on that putt. She got herself onto the lead card. She was battling from the chase yesterday, and she did really well to get herself in position. Only 5 strokes behind the lead, but not the start she was looking for. Double bogey.
Heidi gets the start she is looking for. So
Yeah, we have to apologize to our disc golf stream subscribers who are watching on that platform. We are just coming live now. So if you weren't able to join us, of course, you can join on YouTube for free, but we do now also have the stream up for to view on Disc Golf Stream's app or website.
yeah, some technical difficulties this morning. We are very sorry for that. So you didn't miss too much action though. Heidi Laine, Olivia Kinstedt par, Silva Saarinen bogey, and Tinja Väisänen double bogey. And now we're seeing the chase card, where Anneli Togias-Männistö just got a bogey on hole 2. Jenny Karppinen, or sorry, that was Hannele Mätte. She got a par, and Jenny Karppinen, what did she get? A bogey.
Yeah.
And this is Rita Savolainen. She's also getting a bogey. But yes, now we should be live everywhere, and we can present you the Birdie Blueprint for all the viewers, both on YouTube and on Disc Golf Stream.
Yeah, this is from our podcast Inside Disc Golf, identifying what it takes to succeed at each venue for the European Pro Tour. And in this case, it's going to take a lot of stamina. It's a very physically and mentally demanding course, designed perfectly to challenge even the best players and to really frustrate everybody.
And this point is especially important today, the final day after 2 long rounds.
Yeah.
Coming in on the final day, trying to do the same thing or turn things around. You are going to be drained by now, but just continue to go, continue to score, and stay in the zone.
Yeah, you got to dig deep. The physical conditioning is kind of out of your control. You just hope that you're in good enough shape to feel good all the way through. But the mental game, yeah, you got to stay sharp. And then you got to stay focused in the moment. You can't worry about the mistakes you've made or the bad breaks you got. And you can't really be too stressed about what's upcoming. You got to, stay in the moment, execute each shot to the best of your ability. And you want to make high percentage decisions. What will be the best play with your skill set? That's the third point, is choosing where to score, how the course matches up with your skills, and where you feel like taking the risk. Because in most cases, if you're trying to press for the birdie, it can bring big numbers into play with the tight OBs and the densely wooded holes.
Yeah, on a difficult course like this is impossible to score everywhere. You need to pick the holes that suit your game style the best. Let's see if this hole can suit Jenny Karppinen with her FX4. He's turning it over just a little bit too much, but actually gets a good reaction from that tree and is in an open spot.
A lot of forward progress, yeah. She's probably just outside circle 2, but it's uphill, so she can give it a run if she likes.
Anneli has for the most part been looking good this weekend, but has been just slightly off a little bit here and there. Interesting to see if she can figure things out today. And
with
a drive like this,
that's
I think
so perfect.
That's exactly what we're seeing. That's a perfect drive on hole 3 from Anneli Togias-Männistö. Wow.
Beautiful straight line. Yeah, highlight tee shot there from Anneli. She did struggle on day 1, but she improved quite a bit yesterday. And looks like she's feeling a little better today. That was a really, really great gap hit straight down the center. Never a doubt about that one. Got it past that tree stump, sliding up into circle 1.
That was safe all the way.
Yeah, nothing could go wrong with that. That's the purest line you can see, basically. And she'll hopefully be rewarded with a birdie, but she's still going to have to connect. A little bit uphill, maybe 5, 6, 7-ish meters.
Rita Savolainen had some great highlights yesterday, but not really in position to challenge the top 6 players. Still looking at a good round today and a good event overall.
And a good shot there,
yeah.
right in the middle of the fairway.
She has been playing well over her rating, Anna-Rita Savolainen. 888 and 874 her first 2 rounds, and she's rated 859.
Solid results.
Leader Heidi Laine now on hole 2, the par 3, 101 meters. Very slopey fairway. She's almost reaching the green, which is kind of a plateau, but even that is sloping quite a bit. Just a little bit short, but still a good Good shot. And Olivia is going with a safer play here with the forehand. Can be risky though if it's coming in too aggressive and starts to roll, but she's matching the hillside.
That's beautiful.
A little bit short that also, but it's a good shot.
Yeah, straight open look. And not the worst angle to attack.
Not at all.
A little space behind there. Silva comes out early. It's drifting nicely to the right, though.
That's nice and unstable.
Oh, it's really good, yeah. Yeah, she knew exactly what that disc was going to do. It looked like it was too far left, but it drifted perfectly right, slow, and now she's right up there. Circle's edge, I think. It stayed put on the hillside.
Great. MX3 from Tinja Väisänen. She tried to flex that, but she didn't put enough angle on it and gets lucky that it catches something there. That could have been down by the water almost.
Yeah, it was fading hard. Chopped down by a tree, and should be able to get up towards the basket for a par at least.
Hannele Mätte, she is throwing her second on hole 3 here. Starting with 2 pars. Very strong start for Hannele Mätte. Experienced player in her somewhere in her 40s. I don't know exactly how old she is, but she has been around for a long time. Is actually having quite a high rating.
She's a really good player, yeah.
Yeah.
She can keep up with these talented youngsters for sure.
A little bit behind this weekend, and it's not going to have an easy putt here at least, but maybe he'll be able to stay at even par.
Wow,
That's the way to get it there.
that almost skipped up and in.
That could have been bad if it kicked the other way.
Yeah. Tina trying to get up and down, hits a branch. Still work left to do.
Yeah, needs to work on her angles today, Tinja Väisänen. She has been a little bit off almost every shot so far.
Yeah, very slow start from her. She might be feeling some nerves back here on live coverage. Done well to earn that lead card spot, but sometimes it's hard to settle into the round and find your groove. Olivia wisely pitches up under the basket for the easy 3.
She's doing what she has done all weekend long, playing safe and smart, not taking too big risks. I really like that style on a difficult course like this.
Soft bit at it, but that's going to be a bogey for Tina.
Starting with a double and now getting a bogey on hole 2, so she's dropping strokes to many players. Heidi, look at a birdie. She's showing some flexibility and balance, but just not giving it a real run there.
A little bit of a tricky putt there with having to stretch out wide and put a little bit of Anheuser, but smart to not get too aggressive there with the position that she's in.
Yeah, and this basket can be so punishing if you're hitting the basket and then catching edge and starting to roll. That we have seen it many times. Silva Saarinen.
Great birdie.
Getting that birdie. We thought it was a misrelease almost, but
really flippy disc.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was, but she knew exactly what it was going to do, and she bounces back after that bogey start.
It's back at even par, just like Heidi and Olivia. So the top 3 players are all at even par, just like Anneli Togesman. No, sorry, she was 1 over par after hole 2.
Moving on, hole 3. I think I already described it, but what you see is what you get here. Straight shot, yeah.
Very straight shot, and some scary trees on the sides. Very well protected green also with some trees and bushes all around it. Slopes a little bit uphill there at the end. And yeah, that that tunnel is much tighter when you're standing on the tee pad than when you're watching it on camera. I can promise you that.
Yeah, nice.
Feels like a bonus birdie to get, even though it's reachable for all the players. Okay, we don't get to see Anneli's putt on hole 3, but I can tell you then that she made it. So she got a birdie on hole 3. And she is nailing this shot on hole 4 also. This is so good from Anneli. That's one of the better we have seen.
That's great. Excellent.
Right.
Excellent position all the way up the hill.
Right in the middle there with that DD1, her favorite disc. Jenny Karppinen, can she match that? Has had just a bit slower start, 1 over par.
Prodigy feedback.
And that's
little
low and gets a bad kick also.
Yeah, that's going to be a scramble mode. Second shot.
It's a 3-way tie now for the 4th place.
Rita keeping it low, nice and straight. They can slide up. Just kind of pushed off the fairway to the right side there a little bit, but I don't think she's too far out of position.
Hannele, that's gonna be an early kick and also rolls down there into the green. Green bush there. I don't think that was the best reaction. Hole 3 now, Tinja Väisänen. Overturned, but it comes back. That's good.
That's great. Working that right side sometimes works out that way. A lot of stuff to beat, but it's possible to get through. This is a little overturned heading that way.
Yeah, that doesn't have the same overstability at the end. That just keeps on going. That's that dynasty she's throwing.
So good. Look at that, pure as can be, sliding up near the bullseye.
That's even better than Anneli's shot.
Wow, that was fantastic.
And this is also good, but drifting a little bit too much there and low. I thought it was going to be better. When okay, she has a lot of work to do still from there.
Hit the gap clean, but yeah, just a bit too low, and then it kind of skipped over to here.
It would be cool if Olivia could be at even par on those first 6 holes for 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's amazing. She hasn't had a bogey on the first 5 holes for the whole event. So she's really shredding up these woods.
Yeah, true. It was hole 6 that she got yesterday.
Yeah, so she's been clean through the front 5 both days. She's on pace to do it again.
I think she's gonna be clean on this one also. That's a very good approach from her. And
yeah, she's putting on a clinic here for these backwooded holes. All weekend long. Interesting to see Evelina Salonen following the card around.
would have loved to see her in the field here, but for some reason she's opting to have an off weekend. Quite a long time now. She hasn't been playing since April.
Seems like an off season.
Yeah.
Looks good. I mean, she was touring over in the States, but we haven't seen a lot of her. This is only a half-hour drive from her hometown, I guess. Belkakowski.
Silva pitching up to the green. Tinja would need a birdie now after a slow start. What can she do?
This would be a real sweet highlight. Deep in circle 2.
Close. That was still a very good bid, and
that was a great.
Yeah, she showing some signs of frustration there, but still in control, but clearly annoyed with that start. And there's the duck again here on the green of 3.
It's their territory.
It's a popular spot to be. That duck is guarding its territory. Silva scrambles for the par and gets it with a great putt.
Yeah, very peaceful, beautiful setting for disc golf here. You can see that lake in the background. Hear all the nature sounds. Really wonderful place. Perfect venue for a European Pro Tour event. Olivia trying to stay clean. Yep, just looks so solid.
Great. She was 70% C1X putting yesterday, and what was she day 1? 71.
Good.
Yeah, that's solid. 100% today.
Great start. Look how close Heidi got.
That's so close. That's like Lauri Lehtinen.
Yeah, that's one of the best you'll see. Absolute highlight drive.
The duck is walking around there.
They're not shy, are they?
No, not at all.
I was getting some video of the duck.
It's like the mascot of Nokia Open 2023.
The mallard, yeah. Mallards on the green of 3. They're cute. A couple nice dogs there in the background.
So 1 birdie and 3 pars. Birdie for Heidi Laine. Angela Mette with her, is that second? Must be, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was her second, and she's in a good position to get up and down for a par.
Par is great on this one.
See how far up Anneli is after her first drive.
That was really nice.
Yeah, and in kind of good position also for a. She's probably gonna throw that same disc.
She's thinking about it for a second.
Oh, she's going with something else.
The origin.
This I'm a little bit worried about.
Think it's gonna overturn?
Yeah, it could be. I know how flip. That's what I did here, and I have seen her overturn that already.
She needs to commit to the hyzer.
Yeah, that's not gonna come back in time.
Oh, good kick though.
She got lucky there. That was definitely heading for the slope.
Yeah, good reaction. Should be able to get up and down for par.
I like the shot, but I think she should have gone with something more neutral.
Yeah.
That straight method she had for a couple.
Yeah, because the mistake not to make is to go right.
Exactly.
Right. You don't want to drift down there. Yeah, that's where you can find yourself in a world of hurt, and you have to avoid that at all costs. It drops off like 90 degrees straight to the lake, almost 90. It's like, you know, very steep slope, super slippery, trees everywhere. You don't want to see your disc fly in that direction because you're going to end up spending time trying to find it as well. You know, it's like it's the last place you want to be, really. Takes a lot of energy to get up and down that hill. It's so steep. Rita with a nice turnover here.
Yes.
Fades out at the end, but pin high, I think. Bit of a scary putt. There she
marked
wants
the
it.
circle 2.
Yeah, she's right there on the hill looking down at it. We have seen her connect from deep yesterday on a really nice highlight. She's got a cool style throw. It's a little bit old school.
Rita Savolainen is having 6 strokes up to Hannele Mette and 13 down to Jenny Lampi. So she's definitely in the no man's land. And that 8th place is probably going to be hers. Jenny Karppinen throwing 3rd and still having at least 60 meters, if not even more, to the basket.
Nice hyzer touch on this though.
Oh, it goes in between there also, and that's rolling down the hill.
Oh no, it looked pretty good.
It's all the way down to water. I think that is in the water. Yes, that is out of bounds.
Oh, what a nightmare. It was a decent approach. Like, it looked pretty good. It fought through.
All
just
the way.
had a little too much of a flare skip. Caught edge and just nothing stopped it, I guess.
Yeah, and it couldn't even stop before getting into the water. If it would roll down the hill, she could probably find a way up without a penalty. But
now that's going to be a big number. Yeah, that's kind of the worst case scenario when you end up all the way down there. It'll be in the lake. I mean, it's.
I mean, I'm not 100% it's in the water, but very close to it. I saw it going past that boat, so I can't believe
Yeah,
it's
I mean, even if it's not OB, it's so far down there that it's almost impossible to get up and down from down there like that far.
And with a penalty also, that's
Yeah,
it's going to be a big number.
Super punishing. That's what I was just saying. That's the thing you can't do on this hole. Like, that's the mistake you just can't make. And that wasn't even much of a mistake. It just kind of like a bit of a rough reaction.
It looked like a good shot.
Yeah, the ground play just wasn't kind.
You cannot come in too hot on this green also. You need to take that into
it's part
equation.
of it.
Yeah,
it's part of it. You'd really rather be short than long, for sure. I mean, you don't want a death putt, but you don't have to go down there and get your disc either, do you? Like,
tactic approach here for Anneli, trying to get a par. Told her to need to get in soft, and that's exactly what she's doing, just stopping before that drop off. It's going to be a safe par.
That's great touch on that. It's so steep there that you really got to get everything just right about that shot to get it close, and she did. She landed it just short of the basket and knew it was.
I don't think Jenny knows yet how bad that is.
No, you wouldn't. It's a blind green up there. Like, she's just hearing from the catch that it was a really bad reaction, I guess. She's going in the water.
Yep, down in the probably cool lake, and
might be a little chilly. It's been a mild summer, but it's gonna be primed for swimming pretty soon, I think, if it warms up.
Heidi now on hole 4 from the tee with her cinnamon.
Oh, that's too left. But she gets away with it, kicks left instead of right. That's the better side to end up on.
Much better side, but not the cleanest shot, but still, she got away with it, like you said. Silva is finding the gap, but it's going a little bit too much right.
Turn to the right a little, yeah, that could be a bit of a tough spot. Got pretty good distance, but looked like it was heading straight into the rough.
Olivia throwing her sword here yet again. She has been so good from this tee. Both rounds.
Yeah, a couple pipe jobs. She gets it to move a little bit left out of the gap, which is helpful.
And yet again, she finds...
drifting right.
Oh, okay, a little bit too much right this time, but still
look good.
Yeah?
Just a little low and maybe touch too much turnover.
She wasn't maybe that happy about it, knowing what she did here yesterday. But yeah, that's fine. She can still get a par.
Something distracted Tina. She resets.
And
early release. Decent reaction though, right in the middle of the fairway.
Great, and the duck is flying in, approving of that reaction. Now that was a good reaction. She is back in the middle of the fairway. She has good footing and can be more aggressive on the second shot.
Yeah, you can't really expect much more after missing the line that bad. Here we get the flyover. This is a super tight gap, much more uphill than you can actually see from the camera. If you want to attack it for birdie, you have to kind of get up past all this, crest this hill, and then it starts to move downhill right up around these birch trees. And it moves to the right subtly, and yeah, the green is the major obstacle. Although it's also just kind of tough to find a line sometimes. It's pretty thick.
Yeah, the second shot requires some great touch also. You need to find the perfect angle for it to come in soft enough. Now they are checking if that is out of bounds or not.
That's tough. The whole card has to come down there to check it out, and that's exhausting.
It's gonna take some time.
What are the chances of finding all the way like to the OB, without hitting anything? That's super unlucky for Jenny. I hope it doesn't affect her mood too much, because she can be a little moody sometimes on the course.
Yeah.
Usually it's a good mood, and that's really nice and fun, but
that was out of bounds.
I'd hate to see it kind of wreck her day. And
it is marked as OB, yes.
Yeah.
That was rolling all the way down, over the road and down into the water.
That's a super bad break.
Yeah,
But
there are so many things that could stop it on the way. So she got very unlucky there.
Now she's in a tough spot, throwing 6.
And she's doing good if she gets up in 2 shots.
She's doing great if she gets an 8. Still.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, this is kind of worst case scenario on this hole.
Where it was. I can throw here because yeah. I'll play here. Yeah.
I wonder why they're speaking English. I guess for the camera crew? Or?
It's with Anneli.
Oh, yeah, this is Chase.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot we were at the... Yeah.
Yeah, she was talking to Anneli there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a little bit lost. I thought we were with the lead. I don't know what's going on here. It's been a long weekend. I'm a little bit dazed and confused at this point. But, yeah, hanging in there. Having a great time. Loving this course.
And she did not get up with that shot. Could still be a very big number. Olivia throwing second from right side.
Yeah, so now we're with our lead card. It's the same hole, so it's a little bit. It got me a little bit off, but yeah, that was not a great shot there from Olivia.
I don't think she's gonna get a par now. Almost impossible. That was a bad shot and a bad reaction also.
Yeah, and that bad luck from Yenny is going to slow down the whole flow here, isn't it? We might have a slight backup. They're still trying to finish out the hole. Renee, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, sorry we haven't addressed you yet. We kind of forgot about you. How are you feeling?
Right.
How are you feeling this morning?
Oh, I'm feeling great. It's a beautiful morning. There's some breeze this morning, a little chilly breeze, but the sun is shining again today. I'm currently looking at the backup and I was unfortunate to be right behind Jenny when her disc rolled down, and she was not happy.
Yeah.
I can totally understand that. And yeah, was she able to see what happened there when it started to roll? How long did it take for her to understand what actually was going on?
Well, I might have been the bearer of bad news because I heard you guys say that it was in the water. And I relayed this information to her because I didn't see it myself. I was behind her.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, really bad break for Yenny. Hate to see it. Oh, what a nice putt from Hannibal. That was right on the mark.
Yeah, nice par for her.
Solid.
And that's the scary one to
yeah. That's a nervy putt, and she put it right in the heart with perfect touch.
And look at this, Jenny putting for an 8.
Yeah.
That's
so punishing of a roll away. I mean, you know, how many strokes did she lose just from that roll away? Like, 'cause she was coming in for the par save, right?
Yeah. So she lost 4 strokes there.
Yeah.
And Anneli got the par. Let's see. There's some weird things happening here on UDisc. So I had the score, but then it disappeared. We'll see if we get an update. Maybe something was wrong. Olivia first throwing third from right side again, and from a very difficult position. It's been so good at this whole previous rounds, but today it's another story. Can she maybe get a bogey?
She's not even halfway yet.
No, she's throwing her third now. But I like this if it come through clean. Yes.
That was really nice
That's
shape.
gonna
It should be up there.
should be.
She might have a look at it. I don't know if she got all the way to the green or not, but
I wonder if she dares to run a long putt on this one from that position though, because it's going to be a death putt. But
yeah.
but still
a great recovery shot. Yeah.
Very good shot, and if she gets up and down for a bogey, she's still doing good.
Bogey's not bad on this one.
They changed Jenny Karpinen's score now to 7.
Yeah. See, I thought she was coming in for the par save, and then it went out. So she should have been throwing 5 from the OB. Yeah, it said 6, but
I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. My brain is too slow this morning.
Well, there's a lot has happened, and
Yeah.
it's hard to keep track of it all. And yeah, it's a little bit of a blur after everything we've seen. That was a great
Look
upshot.
at that, Tinja Väisänen.
Perfect up.
There's a straight and
She made that look
slides
easy.
up, yeah.
That's not easy. That's a really touchy shot.
I like that when it lands early and slides up to the basket. That's what
That's
you
the
need
way to
do,
play
yeah.
this hole, yeah, 100%. So hope Silva doesn't get too aggressive here. Just need to put a soft touch on it, try to land it close. But yeah, for Jenny, I feel like she was her third shot was the one that went down, so she was throwing 5 from the OB.
That's how it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. She was in a great position there after her first. Silva is missing her line and
That
is
could do the same.
also getting unlucky there. I don't think that stayed.
Renee, are you in position to see where Silva's third shot ended up?
I didn't know, but I was in a position to see that the cameraman was following it for a bit, so it might have rolled. But
That's usually
We'll
a
see.
sign. Yeah, usually a sign it's rolling if you see the cameraman tracking it. Not a good result for Silva, most likely. I don't think it made it all the way down to the water like Jenny. That's pretty rare, but it's certainly not good, regardless if you end up down that hill in any way, shape, or form. Brutal hole today, yeah. 86% taking bogey or worse. We got just the one par from Anneli.
That's we're probably gonna see a few more though after the lead card players have been
Yeah, hopefully.
finished this hole, but this is gonna be a bogey at best. No way that Olivia is gonna run this.
No, not him.
Tinja is putting for bogey. It's maybe actually only Heidi that can get a par, so we might only see 2 pars. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's a good approach. It lands early enough, just early enough, and
That's really nice to get up and down there.
it's gonna be a good bogey still after being completely out of position 2 times in a row.
Yep.
Heidi is in control, staying out of trouble, doing what she needs.
Yeah. Further extending her lead.
She's not gonna run this. I really don't think so. She's just gonna lay it up.
Yeah.
Smart play. She doesn't need to take any risks at this point. Just play safe and build confidence.
Yep.
And how far down did Silva roll? That's
Yeah, moment of truth here.
she is still walking downhill. It's not easy to walk down here because it's so steep.
Yeah, this could have implications for the final result here.
Seems like they have found the disc at least because they are not. They don't need to go down and help
She's
her.
not
Okay,
that far.
not too bad.
She's not that far, and
She could actually go
yeah,
for
I was
this,
just
yeah.
gonna say sound the alarm, because Silva can see the basket. It's incredibly difficult, but that seems to encourage it even more, more often than not.
She has such a great balance also, so
She's one of the best putters
yeah.
of all time.
Oh, it wasn't far away.
Yeah,
Right height, right pace and everything, just a little bit right.
good effort there.
It's gonna be a bogey for her then.
Just gonna drop one back to Haiti, so
We're gonna see 3 bogeys and a par here on this card.
we're gonna see a 6-stroke lead from Haiti now.
And things are also looking promising for Anneli.
Got a birdie look on hole 5, right?
Yeah, and she is playing even par. It's only her and Heidi right now playing at that pace.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she's the one putting pressure from the chase card at the moment.
and she is within striking distance. Maybe not to take down Jenny, but definitely to get
Back to second
back
place.
to second place.
Back where she belongs.
Yeah, I'm sure she would be happy with a second place
Absolutely.
right now, even if she was hoping for more at the beginning
No,
of
that
day
would,
1. But
that would
yeah.
be remarkable.
Here she is on hole 5. We already spoiled it for you. She's gonna be in position, but we don't know yet about the putting.
Came in a little wide, but it got up in the circle there nicely.
8 meters from the basket, but a scary putt.
A little bit scary putt, yeah. Yenny, I think that's the feedback. Disc we're seeing a lot of.
Yeah,
from
I
the
think
Prodigy players.
it's not often you need to bring out a fast fairway driver on a 67-meter hole, but on this hole you really need something fast. And Anneli is missing that one and stops just
Stops
in that.
nicely. Yeah, she knows that could have rolled away. Hit the band. Really, I like the effort. She wasn't leaving it
scared,
short.
no.
Yeah, she was definitely trying to get it up and in there.
And same for Jenny.
Band hit as well, and yeah.
Hannele. Is this also for birdie? Yes. And for par, okay.
Well, I don't know if I trust that 100%, but
Yeah, it is for par,
okay, good.
and that's what she's getting.
I've just been faked out by the
Yeah.
graphics too many times.
I was checking on you this at the same time, so
There
I
you
was
go,
able
there
to
you go.
figure it out. Anneli for par also then, and she is also at even par for the round after 5 holes, which is a really good pace. Not many players has been able to beat her after 5 holes on any of the rounds. Jenny
Yeah, that's great.
had a chance to bounce back after that 7 on hole 4, but gonna have to be fine with a par.
But Anneli's got that podium in sight.
Yeah, she's only 3 behind the tie for 2nd place now.
She's doing everything she has to do to battle it out here, final day.
And it's in a perfect position to put pressure on Olivia and Silva now from the chase card.
Yep.
Keep that hot pace and
Set a mark and make them think about what they need. Put a
Exactly.
little pressure on them, yeah.
and now we're gonna see the same hole for the lead card.
Yeah, it's usually averaging as the either the easiest or second easiest hole on the course. We'll check yesterday's because with the small field size, you kind of get a little bit skewed percentages.
Yeah, since they haven't played all the holes yet even,
So it was the second easiest yesterday at 3.09 for the FPO field. Only 1 birdie from Silva Saarinen, but mostly pars and just a couple bogeys. So
And today
pretty well.
only 2 bogeys, rest par, so
Yeah, no birdies yet. Pretty sure we're gonna get to see at least 1 on this lead card.
Heidi, one of the few FPO players who can reach this with a mid-range, and if you can that's a good thing to throw. And she
That's a
is
very good thing right there, up on the top of the mound. That's so hard to get it to settle.
Who's gonna stop Heidi Laine today? Only herself, I think.
You actually rarely see bullseye hits on this hole.
Yeah.
Because the mound doesn't really allow them usually to stay put there. It's quite steep up to the top. So that was like perfect touch with the mid to get it to land soft. Usually people are skipping it up. That was like a full air shot. Dropped nicely out of the air.
That's perfect.
Silva right on the edge of the circle. Going with a little wide line.
You think she's gonna run that?
I think she's going to make that 100. Like right in the middle without any doubt.
If
And then
someone
she'll-
isn't scared of this putt, it's her.
She'll just walk slowly and take it out as if she's done it a million times before, which she has.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say that. That's exactly what
Oh,
she has
no.
done. This is wide. It
Bad
could be
grip.
out of bounds.
Yeah, that. Oh, it
Oh,
came
it is
back.
safe.
Lucky to come back because that was way grip locked. Another feedback here, yeah.
Yeah. Tinia is also.
Ooh,
now
nice.
she's going
That's
quite
a really nice move.
straight, and if that skips
I
up
like
a little
that.
bit, it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Just short. A little bit.
That's just fine though.
Yeah, there's a couple
yeah.
little trees there and some bit of a low ceiling, but she's so close that I think she should be able to just stab it in there without any worries. Hopefully.
Savolainen on hole 6.
Got a great standstill, really quick release.
Not so great this time though.
A little bit overturned.
But she's very controlled the way she's throwing.
See how Anneli's forehand's feeling.
She had a nice highlight here on the 2nd throw yesterday, and she's gonna have to come up with something similar today because
Not the greatest position, but she got
No.
good distance, so she could still scramble.
I don't think it's gonna be a birdie, but
No. That
this
cut
is-
rolls, unfortunately, and that's kind of worst case
this could
scenario.
just go and go and go.
Yeah,
This
that's-
could water.
Oh,
but
I hope not. But yeah,
That's
could.
far down.
That's about as far out of position as you can be anywhere on this course.
Jenny,
Going with that turnover line, but it
Just
fades out
too
and
high.
stalls, and she's over there as well.
yeah.
Everybody's way out of position on the chase card. Olivia has to just jump putt approach after that shank off the tee.
But just fine.
She does it well.
She
Keeping it clean.
almost so
kind of.
as,
Yeah.
as close as you can get. She, after 3 rounds here, she's going to be 1 over par on these first. No, sorry, she has to play hole 6 as well.
Yeah, but
That's also part of that stretch. But
of course, but she's doing well on the woods is the point trying to make here, that she's been starting out very well every day, super consistent. And
not what you always see from Olivia Kinstedt.
no, but it's great to see because we know she's got the talent and the ability, and now we're finally seeing her in position to have her best finish that we have ever seen here. So hoping she can close the deal and that we'll see her up on that podium here at the end of this. She's in prime position to do so.
Tinja needs birdies. She needs many of them. Can she get the first one here? No.
She was a little further than I was thinking she would be. And now she's going to have to come back from a similar distance, if not further.
She's 4 over par after the first 4 holes. Not the start she was hoping for. And Anneli is already past her.
Silva with a birdie.
That
Very confident stroke.
definitely did look like she has been doing it a million times.
0 reaction.
No, that's just next level. No one in this field is putting as great as she does. No one in the world almost can match her.
It's hard to think of an FPO player other than Owen Scoggins, or even Kristen Tatar is pretty solid on the green as well. I mean, but yeah, Silva's, she's got her own style of doing it, and it's super entertaining and special. Yeah, I mean, and it's great. You know, it's like very high percentage.
It's of course impossible to say who the best putter in the world is, but she's definitely one to contend for that title.
Oh yeah. I would put her in your guaranteed top 3 from my point of view. Of course, I might be forgetting something, but I guess we're kind of spoiled. We've got to see so many highlights from her that it's been quite a dream the last year and
we know that
couple of months.
Everything is possible when she is within 30 meters, even longer.
What an amazing park job, yeah.
Yeah, Heidi is 2 down now already after 5 difficult holes. She is looking more and more likely to take this title down, and completely in control.
Yeah.
René, you saw those bad shots there from Hannele and from Jenny from the chase card. What happened there for them?
Well, did you mean on hole 6?
On hole
Because
6,
I didn't.
yes. On hole 6, yeah.
I didn't. I was watching the putts on hole 5.
Ah, okay. I saw you were there, but you were looking the wrong direction then. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not really the wrong
Sorry
direction.
about that.
Yeah, but the other direction.
Yeah.
No, you're doing great.
I am trying to be in most places at once, but sometimes it fails.
Not easy. Good effort scrambling, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, she's only like halfway up to the fairway.
Now the others are trying to locate their discs. It's pretty hard to see this many players that far out of position on this hole. This is going to take some time.
Yeah, I wonder if they were struggling with some wind. How is the wind on hole 6 here, René?
Well, there is the wind is coming down from up over, like from hole 18 and 7 and just going down the hill here. So on hole 6 it's right to left, and I can't imagine if it picked up it will be taking just left. They're still looking for the discs, it seems. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go help.
That makes sense then why they ended up so far down the hill, because if the wind is coming from the right and they are showing just a little bit of the underside of the disc, it just carries in the wind down the hill.
Yeah, as soon as that flight plate gets exposed with the right to left, it's gonna just sail it. It can push it a long way, and that's exactly what we saw. Yeah, good observation. Thank you, René. Nice to put 2 and 2 together there and figure out what the mistakes were there on the...
No, they would tell me if anything.
Hannele then again, okay, they are still looking. It's gonna take some time, but we have many sharp eyes out there on the course, and maybe the 2 sharpest of them all belongs to our field reporter. Good that he's there.
Got disc golf X-ray vision. You can see through all the green.
Even though he had his back turned.
Yeah,
I'm sure he knows where they are.
Got eyes in the back of his head. When it comes to disc golf.
Let's have a look at the win probability right now. I believe that Heidi Line would have quite a high percentage to take this down. Yeah, Judith is giving her 97% chance by now.
Yeah.
I
The only one with the chance is Silva at this point, according to UDisc, and it's a very slim chance.
yeah,
2%.
6-stroke lead. Heidi can play safe. Like it's very difficult to play safe on this course, but she can definitely be playing controlled.
It's great to see that Jenny is not letting those the bad breaks and the struggles affect her mood. She seems to be doing all right from what we can tell. Taking
Yeah.
this FX4 and really nice line. Skipping up back to the fairway. Good recovery shot there. She can still save par.
That was great. And yeah, we have been talking about it. Jenny is usually the kind of player where you can just look at her and see what kind of day she's having on the course. We don't see that yet from her. Nothing bad at all, even though she had some bad breaks and big numbers.
Yeah,
That's a good sign.
Yep.
She's still in this.
Yeah.
Still in contention for a podium, even with that triple bogey. Even though she's 6 behind Olivia Schinstedt now. On third
Oh.
place.
Oh, whoa, but
How
she-
close can you get? And almost up to the green. That was a good one.
She just like made 2 trees look invisible there. Like,
Yeah.
wow, that
That was
barely
within
missed.
millimeters from those trees.
Yeah, she went right at that one, or left of that one and right at the next one. So we went between those two. That was a really tight gap that she just somehow got through. And Annalie's actually not in too bad of a spot. I mean, it's
difficult to get maybe all the way to the basket, but we know that it's possible from this side.
I think, I don't know.
yeah, but after
You
one,
can
this is a
throw
great
it very
distance.
Yeah,
it's just
very
so,
good.
so far left that it doesn't really give you an open look anyway. But
If she just gets up on the fairway, a par
Yeah.
should be very easy.
yeah, that's probably all she wants. She just needs to make sure she hits a gap there. Rita with a nice move on this, getting it to slide up there close to circle 2, if not inside.
Three players in the field so far at even par or lower. Those are Heidi, Silva, and Anneli. Olivia Schinstedt 1 over par, and then Hannele Mette 2 over par. Tinja and Jenny are the players who are struggling among the top players right now. 5 and 4 over par.
Jenny Karpinen birdied this on day 1.
True, that almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's a very good birdie to get.
Yeah, and then Anneli got it yesterday. Those are really sweet birdies.
Jenny's throwing third here, trying to get up and down from not the easiest place, and finds that little branch.
Did that go in the bush? There?
Yeah, I think so.
That's going to be a tough spot. Jenny having some struggles, but yeah, she's staying upbeat.
Feels like she's just on the edge to start to lose it, but she's still in it. If she can get a few good shots, then I'm gonna give her a good chance to be able to fight back. But yeah,
Seems like everything's going against her at this point, but she's not letting that get her down, which is important. Showing some strong mental game here.
Silva Saarinen notable to interesting scorecard as always for Silva Saarinen. Bogey on 1 and bouncing back with a birdie on 2. Bogey on 4 and bouncing back with a birdie on 5. She's not letting it get to her. She's the master, the queen of just focusing on the next challenge. Next shot. Slamming putts.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like she really knows what stress is. Like, it just seems like disc golf is like a mode for her where she doesn't need to worry. She just needs to perform, which is cool. That's a great way to approach the game, right?
Is it Jenny's disc they're looking for now?
Oh,
Oh,
went
and she's in
really bad
completely-
place.
No, Jenny has found her. This
Yeah.
is good.
Just
Okay.
now
And
lining
I
it
am
up.
now back. I'm now back with the chase card, and given how far Jenny was, she must have been very far down. I had to be called to lead card for tech support, so I did not see her upshots, but she's not having a.
We just saw it now, and she is up on the green after her 5th, right? Yeah, no 4th. So she's putting for bogey now in circle 1. That was a
That's a pretty good bogey, though, if you can get it. It was a really good upshot.
Yeah,
there.
difficult shot, and she's able to get it that close. And Anneli is throwing her 3rd. Now hit something. What did she hit there even?
I think that skinny tree.
Must have been that one. That's the only thing there.
Is it a maple? I can't quite see what it is, but yeah, I think she hit just that one little tree that you don't often see it come into play. I think she was trying to get just around it and work back left to right up on the green.
So bogey at best for her then. Hannele is throwing 5th here.
I think that is a maple tree. Young maple, yeah.
It's a nice touchy forehand approach, and it stops right there. Should be an easy putt. Finally trying to get up and down for a bogey.
Is it okay like this? Yes? Yeah.
Checking with their card mates that her stance is legal. Very professional move. Very courteous.
It's going to be a tap-in bogey for her.
Yeah, nice patent pending upshot there, but she kind of made an unforced error on that forehand approach. Cost her a stroke.
Rita Savolainen is going to be the only one who gets a par, and super controlled. Just chopping this hole down into pieces. Not going for too much. Jenny Karppinen now for an important putt. Not just for her score, but also for her mental status right now. She is starting to look more and more annoyed. And she is gonna be putting for a double bogey now. That's not what she needed. I don't have the best feeling about Jenny Karppinen right now. It's starting to look bad.
Yeah, I just checked the live chat from YouTube, and that's a good point from Ben. Ben said, don't forget about Missy Gannon and Valerie Mandujano as far as best putters in the world. That's also some serious top 5 contenders, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what her sister Alexis Mandujano did at the All-Stars this year. Don't forget about her as well.
She's also got range.
So there are some really good FPO putters in the world, but I still think we should mention Silva Saarinen.
Oh, I think she's
one of
right
them.
up there, right up there with the best, without a doubt. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Ben. That is good point. Those names kind of slipped my mind, but absolutely fantastic putters in their own right. Yeah.
Okay, double bogey for Hannele. Double bogey for Jenny, and just a bogey, normal bogey, single bogey for Anneli and Rita Savolainen. A par. A little bit of everything here, except birdies. So let's see what the lead card can do then.
Yeah.
This bench was a popular spot yesterday, but it seems like they are filled with more energy today. Adrenaline maybe on the final round.
Yeah, nobody taking advantage of a chance to rest there. Silva was having a nap yesterday. Saw her lounging.
That's been a bit of a backup. Maybe she has already woken up and
maybe
started to get ready for her throw, because she is gonna be second on the box. Heidi first and then Silva. Both of them getting birdies on hole 5. I think they should be about to throw now. Anything else in the live chat there?
Well, there's a poll for who our viewers think is going to win, and obviously Hades way out in front, but some people hoping for a little comeback underdog upset here with Silva or Anneli. Possible. It's possible.
Still possible.
Anything's possible on this course. I mean, Hades very unlikely to melt down here, but it could happen. Anything could happen on this course.
Throwing something slower here. That's just the mid and
Pure.
so straight and
Wow.
so controlled and in a great spot to attack even for a birdie.
Very nice drive there.
Leopard for Silva Saarinen. Fairway driver, understable, and she's using all
so
the
good.
height she can, and
This
he's
is
gonna
good.
flex back also.
Yep.
Even more distance, maybe a little bit more to the left side, but that's just fine.
Yeah, good tee shot there.
She can approach with a hyzer from there, and
Using all of the available ceiling there.
Yeah.
And working that disc with a full flight.
Olivia's going forehand with a drive. That's not gonna give her as much distance probably, but maybe as long as she's feeling safer with that, that's a good choice. She gets around and she's gonna be up on that right side. About 110 meters still to go. Didn't get so much distance, but that was probably her plan. X3 from Tinja Väisänen. I think this has been a quite flippy one. And we have seen it before. And yeah, it is flippy and also late release. That would have been on the other side of a road if you didn't hit something there.
Yeah, looked like the tree
Yeah.
put her back down in the fairway, but that was pretty far off the mark.
And off is, yeah, she is off, Tinja Väisänen, and it's something slightly off with her game today.
Yeah.
Karppinen playing safe on hole 7. Anneli also with her method, mid-range, also gonna not go for too much here.
I think she's got this beat in so it goes nice and straight, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's super straight, even in the wind.
Perfect touch on that. Right up to that skinny spot of the landing zone, or just short of it, so it's safe, yeah. Smart play.
So here we have a left to right wind then. Which is kind of good. Savolainen and Mata are also seem to be finding the fairway. This is gonna be on the left side of the fairway, but still way in bounds. Nothing to worry about.
It's nice to be up a little bit higher. I feel like you can kind of get a little extra distance maybe on your second shot if you have that elevation. It's not much, but anything helps on that hole. It's a long one.
That was a much better shot from Tinja, but a much worse reaction.
Brutal
This time
kick. That was painful.
trees took instead of giving. That was bad.
Yeah, unlucky kick there. Nice to see viewers in the chat from all over the world. Got people from Seattle up there in the Pacific Northwest. One of the most beautiful spots in the country for sure. And then all the way over there on the Northeast coast in New York. We got viewers from Estonia as well. Imagine there's some people from other places. If you're out there watching, let us know where you're watching from in the chat if you feel like interacting. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe as well. That can go a long way to help support us. And if you like what you're seeing here free live, consider going to discgolfstream.com or downloading the app and subscribing to see every round live. Bringing you European Pro Tour all season long, separate streams, MPO, FPO. We got the European Championship coming up mid-August, 4-day event. See it all live here on Disc Golf Stream.
Similar reaction there from Olivia as what we saw from Tinja. I think they're going to be in a similar spot after bad tree kick also for her. It looked like a good shot, but just like Tinja kicking down to the left.
Also, don't forget to share the link if you know someone that
Right.
might enjoy this. You know, go ahead and spread the word. Let them know they can see free live European disc golf here from beautiful Nokia. On a sunny Sunday here in prime summer Finland.
Not often do we see Heidi going with the forehand. She has a good forehand though, but
Is it a roller or just a heavy flex?
I think it's gonna be a flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just trying to get high and have it panning out into the green, but not getting all the way there.
Yeah, pretty good though. She clearly didn't have much to work with, so nice to make forward progress, and it's gonna shape up for a very routine par.
And it seems like Olivia's hot pace there on day one, being one down through 6, might be in danger now. Heidi's gonna be maybe 2 down after the
Jeez.
first 6.
She's shredding, huh? She's completely in control. Now Silva hits a tree.
Those trees there on that side, they are just punishing right now.
Yeah, and it's starting to look like we might have to just focus on this podium battle. I'm not saying Heidi's completely in the clear, but the way she's playing, she's just not leaving any room for anybody to make up any ground.
And she's
Just-
gonna have an easy up and down here for par. Everyone else is in at least somewhat difficult positions after 2. I don't know how bad that kicked for Silva, but it wasn't perfect.
Looked like it came down pretty quickly, but fact is, Heidi's way out in front. She's completely just in cruise control at this point. Like,
Tinia is in. We know that it's possible even from here to get up.
we've seen some amazing
Yeah.
shots from down here actually this whole weekend. It feels like everybody's making it look routine, but it's not.
This is.
That one fights through as well. Not bad at
I
all.
thought it was gonna be too low, but it's just enough to get up. Maybe not that close to the basket, but still on the green.
Of course, it's kind of beating up Tinia today. Kind of keeping her on her toes, but she's staying positive and just keeps trying to push forward.
Olivia's going back to the drive, trying to flex this one.
Too much angle, I think.
I think also
But
a
not
bit
bad.
too much. No, yeah.
Not bad. I mean,
Same thing there. She's gonna have a open look probably to the basket. Maybe some low branches in the way.
a little bit low ceiling and kind of
Yeah.
uphill, so it's makeable, but you have to kind of adjust for that. You can't really like loft it or float it. You have to really stab it, kind of a straight line putt with a spin maybe more.
Silva also from an off position. Not as bad though, but still requires a specific angle here to get all the way up to the basket.
She's got some great touch. See if she can navigate a very difficult line up to the basket. Trying to skip through all this stuff on the right.
Oh, she's going on that side, and I'm
That you
not
rarely get through there.
so sure if that is a good spot to be in if you want to get a par.
No, she might be heavily obstructed.
I think she might just need to pitch out from there. I can't see her finding. Well, if someone is going to do it, it's her. But still, that's not nice.
It's looking like we're gonna see that lead open up even more here for Heidi Leine. 6 strokes currently.
A literal walk in the park for Heidi Leine right now.
Yeah, she's comfortable and happy as can be. Looks like, you know, nobody really pressing her. 2 down through 5. I mean, it's an amazing pace.
What can she do from here then? How close can she get? Shouldn't be any problem.
Testing that ceiling, and
Perfect.
fights through and right under the bucket.
Drop.
Easy par.
Drop in par, and she is gonna be 2 down after the first 6 holes. That's the best start we have seen so far. That's the hottest pace. Olivia was 1 under par on day 1. We thought that no one was gonna be able to beat that, but Heidi proved us wrong.
Yeah.
At least I thought so. Don't know what you were thinking.
I'm a little bit too tired to think that much about anything, to be honest. But I'm just kind
I
of.
think you're doing just good.
I'm just staying in the moment here and trying to tell you what I'm seeing.
That's
The
smart.
thoughts aren't running too deep right now, to be honest. I'm kind of going on fumes here.
Silva is pitching up for a bogey.
Having a great time, but yeah, testing the limits a little bit.
It has been a long weekend, and we're in the most intense part of the season right now.
Super enjoyable. Wonderful views here from Nokia. Definitely got to get this on your bucket list. If you haven't been to Nokia to play disc golf, you need to make it happen. Come in the summertime and come for as long as you can, because you're going to love it. It's not just this course. You got just like 15-minute drive from Tampere Disc Golf Center. Another one of the best courses in the world, in my opinion. And hundreds of other courses in the near vicinity.
In my opinion, this would have been perfect venue, this together with Tampere Disc Golf Center, to host World Championships. They didn't get it this time. For 2024, there was a bid, but I hope it's going to happen in the near future.
It would be ideal.
Yeah.
I mean, it would test the players in every way possible. It would be incredibly entertaining and drama-filled. And yeah, everything. It's got everything going for it here. Beautiful scenery. Pretty low cost of living as far as Finland goes. Very affordable. And yeah, incredible venues. Perfect courses to challenge the best.
The best right now, Heidi Laine extending her lead, 7-stroke lead now. Anneli Togjesman is the... Is that her...
Ooh, kiss off the stake.
She got lucky there on her second shot. This is her
Anneli.
third then. How close can she get? She still has more than 100 meters to go.
She sawed it way off.
When that is
Safe.
Safe, yes.
Yeah, she's safe.
I thought it was out of bounds, but it's just inbounds. And
She's living on the edge, both sides.
kicking one stake and then landing right next to another line, and she is.
She can still get her par here.
This is her.
That's a
fourth.
really nice approach. Perfect. Par's a fantastic score on this one, and she's really got her sights set on that podium, doesn't she? She can't.
She's looking dangerous now. She is still 4 behind second place, but the way she's playing,
She can't stand the thought of somebody else being number 2.
that's her spot. Don't
Don't mess.
come and steal my second place.
Don't mess around. It's 2023. I'm second on the European Pro Tour every time, and also at the top of the points chart. So she's battling for that position as well here. Heidi's looking like she's gonna boost herself up a little bit, but
I still think that Anneli, if she's able to take the second place, is going to be at the top.
that she definitely will.
I haven't done any calculations or anything, but that's my feeling at least.
She's played more events at this point. Heidi was not in the field in Estonia.
That's right.
So yeah, she's got I believe 225 points coming into this, and yeah, she's gonna probably get some more to help boost that up near or closer to 300.
But Heidi probably gonna get 100 points here.
Yeah, that'll help out. I think that'll put her somewhere in the 250 range.
Rita Savalainen, nice putt there. What does that give her? 6.
That's
A
good.
bogey.
That's a good bogey.
Very
Nice-
good.
Very nice putt.
Says that Jenny has been throwing 3 times, but that can't be. Is this actually
Birdie
for
putt?
birdie? Okay, we have an aggressive Karppinen on the course right now.
Chance for a huge birdie.
That must be the first one for the FPO.
Yeah, for sure.
And she's not getting it.
Oh,
We
no.
jinxed her, and look at her now.
That was
Ooh, that hurt.
incredible work to get yourself up to there for birdie. Unfortunately, not able to get it in. We haven't even seen a whole lot of pars on this one.
We might see one from Anneli now.
We had 2 pars yesterday, Heidi and Jenny.
So she got the par yesterday,
Yeah.
Jenny, so she was trying to improve on that. Anneli still looking very solid.
Great par. We had no pars on day one.
So Jenny knows how to play this hole.
Yeah,
Just doesn't know how to get it in the basket.
that was so close. Heavy chains that just
Yeah.
flopped out the left. That would have been a really highlight birdie. And you know, huge amount of strokes on the field, averaging at 6.36 for the second round. So it was the second hardest hole on the course for the FPO field.
And it would have been such a nice bounce back after those big numbers. And we want to see Jenny up there and really playing her best. We don't see it yet today, but we hope to see her up there. She's getting...
Got mad skills, doesn't she?
Yeah, and
She's got to put it all together.
getting a par now here. Okay, is this now completely wrong? Because now it's marked as a 7.
Oh.
Which means that she must have been out of bounds.
Okay, we got faked out by the graphics again, didn't we?
It happens sometimes. I'm really sorry for that. But
Here's the point standings. Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
were just talking about. So Heidi's going to be up to 247 if she gets the win. And Annalie is probably going to take some points. But it depends on how many. It's going to tighten things up a lot, though, at the top.
Definitely,
Heidi's
yeah.
definitely going to overtake Heidi. And, yeah, she's going to be pressing Annalie.
Yeah, second place is giving you 75 points.
Yeah.
So it's a 25-point swing between second and first place. But I think we should maybe not already now, but I can't see anyone beating Heidi right now.
Nah.
The
good.
way she's in such control. She is the highest rated player in the field also. She is the favorite.
And the course just suits her
Yeah.
game so perfectly. And she seems to be just so in her element. Like, she's playing as good as we've ever seen her now. She's like, you know, she's doing everything right. She's calm. The putts are looking really good. The drives are always, you know, spectacular with her.
Did she just go out of bounds now when we were talking her up like that? Yes, she did. That was...
Well,
I was just about to say, as you're saying all of these positive things about Heidi, of course she goes OB.
Yeah.
Stop jinxing people.
The commentators cursed. But, you know, we have to wield our power some way. We want to use it for good, but... No, just kidding. We want everyone to succeed. We're just... I guess it's a coincidence. Every time we seem to talk good about somebody...
Did you see where it crossed the line then, René? I don't think she could have gotten too much distance then if she went out of bounds like that.
Like, from my angle, it looked early, but it's hard to judge completely from the side.
Yeah, fair enough. Silva in fine position, not getting too aggressive, just making sure to keep it in bounds.
Playing this for par.
Looks like. Which makes a lot of sense, you know, if you're not really feeling like taking a big number and you don't necessarily gain too much from the birdie or par. Well, from the birdie, I guess, in that case. Par's great.
Yeah, but sorry to fool you there about Jenny Karpinen's score. That
We got a little excited, didn't we?
yeah, but it would have been cool to see a birdie.
What would it take to get up there for a birdie look, though? Yeah, you need like
3 perfect shots, basically.
100,
Yeah.
100, almost 100, yeah. Yeah, it's totally doable, but like, you know, you got to be really on point.
We know that you can get it in 3. We saw it yesterday from Christian Kuoksa, getting an eagle here. Not the best reaction right afterwards, though, but
Oh, but
yeah.
that's an insane highlight. I mean, yeah, that's a...
I don't think Jenny Karpinen can get an eagle, but that few players can.
Yeah.
Christian Kuoksa showed that it's possible, but I barely could
Yeah.
believe my eyes when that
Stuff that's possible
yeah.
for him is not necessarily
he's a superhero.
possible for anybody else. Yeah, you know, it's one thing to have the power, but then to like drop it on a dime on that spine, you know, where the hill drops off OB, and that's incredible accuracy. Like just pure hyzer, you know, like 150 meters, 50 meters high, spiking in exactly where you want it. Eagle park job. Fantastic stuff.
80 with the cinnamon again. Straight fairway with some fade.
Just crushed that.
Yeah, she puts
But-
a lot. Gets
Okay, she's
another
safe, yeah.
bad reaction, but it's safe, yeah.
Beats the corner, and that's actually a really good shot. You know, she can see the basket from about 40 meters, and Just kind of get a little touchy approach. Hopefully save the par, is it?
That's gonna be saving
Bogey.
that bogey if
Yeah.
she gets up and down from there.
That's right, because her second shot was OB, so 1-4 to there, and trying to get up and down for the bogey.
Olivia with the grace. That's good. Gets a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
distance and
Perfect.
is far up the fairway in 3.
Very nicely done.
Tinja, 3rd. I think 6 over par today after the first 6 holes. Is this having enough? Oh,
Safe.
yeah, just safe. That could have been bad, but
Tree
it is on
hopper.
the safe side. Slammed straight down after that.
Yeah, that was
That hit,
helpful.
yeah.
It was looking like it was heading into the OB. Silva, standstill backhand. Heiser finishes pretty nice.
That should be a fairly easy up and down for a player like Silva Saarinen.
Yep. Yeah,
There you see the basket. She has about maybe 40 meters still to go.
yep. A little touchy approach, get up and down. With the basket in that placement. Not even Silva's gonna run that one.
No, that
That would just be.
that would just be crazy. With
Careless,
OB
yeah.
right there behind also, and
She's not really reckless. She's just incredibly confident and,
Yeah,
and well skilled. She's actually quite a smart golfer in the end.
yeah, but she has another kind of confidence than most players. So
Oh, yeah.
she's doing things that for other people would be
Looks scary.
yeah would be reckless. But when you have such control like she has, then it's just fine to do those things.
Yeah.
Tinja's 4th.
Distortion. Overstable approach disc. Kevin Jones collaboration. She's waiting for someone to clear off the green or something.
Oh, that's
Oh.
way wide.
Too wide. Fights through to the other side of it, but missed opportunity there for Tinja.
I don't think she would have needed that hyzer, or just throw that straight and trust the fade for it to come in.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to be that high, does it?
No, exactly.
Like,
That was not the
kind of
best.
bringing those branches into play when they don't necessarily need to.
It's easy to say now,
Sure.
but that disc is overstable enough to just settle in time if you throw it straight and low
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, and if you kind of like just smash it into that little bowl in front of the basket, because you can't go long. That's the mistake you can't make on this one. So if you just blast it into that little upslope, in front of the basket, the hill will check the speed, and then it should be pretty close.
Olivia's gonna have a scary putt here for her par. It's in circle 1, but it's almost like a death putt. Well, it is a death putt. If she misses, it's most likely going to be out of bounds. She had a different kind of highlight here yesterday on this putting at the same time as Anneli Mette. And Heidi is gonna save her bogey. Can't see her miss that one. So Silva, if she gets up and down, gets one closer to Heidi. That would put her 6 behind. She could get 6 strokes on hole 14.
Oh, look at that. Right up to the base. Tapping in for par. Super nice. Yeah, it's not over till it's over, especially on this course. Especially once you get under those open arena holes there, near the end. But Heidi's performed so well on those that I'm Not too stressed about that for her.
Those holes really play to her strength also, that where she has that extra
Yeah.
distance that she can rely on. And so, yeah, it's not easy to gain strokes on Heidi Laine on that stretch, but if Heidi's feeling a little bit off there and missing a few lines and maybe start to feel a few some nerves, especially if missing that island on hole 14, big things can happen quickly.
Sure. Yeah, we don't know quite what to expect yet. Of course, there's a really high percentage chance of Heidi taking on the win, but
99%,
yeah, she just hasn't showed any.
according to you, this win probability. Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to, everyone's running out of time and nobody's really like matching her pace, and she just hasn't shown. This is actually probably the most dialed we've seen her in a long time. I mean, of course, she had a ton of success last year, but I mean,
She has improved since last year.
looking good.
That's clear.
Yeah, she's looking real good this weekend. Like the mental game, solid. Every skill set pretty much mastered.
I think she has gained so much experience and learned so much from going over to the US and play there, both at the end of last season and also earlier this season.
Perfect putt again.
Yeah.
Like I used to worry a little bit about putts from that distance from her like last year. Now I don't feel like there's anything to worry about.
No, that's looking super good and super safe every time. Like,
Yeah, it's like
but-
the way they're hitting with the pace and everything. It's almost like perfected, like the science of the putt. That thinking of all the things that can go wrong, and she's kind of just like, she's probably received some good coaching about that from Jonas, I suppose.
Yeah.
'Cause it seems like it's very deliberate decisions there, and like just pinpoint aim.
I saw them last weekend, or 2 weeks ago in Tali, working a lot on her putting side.
Yeah, it's great to have that kind of support and
Yeah.
coaching. Not only going down the middle here.
On hole 8
Oh, beautiful shape. If it can just beat all the branches.
comes.
Fades a
back to the-
little. Circle 2. Chance for a highlight putt from her. She's nailed quite a few of those this season. Jenny also
Maybe
going down the
slightly
middle.
overturned. No, that's just
Works out.
fine. She has also about the circle 2 putt. Here it is. Maybe even longer.
Circle 2's edge, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
18, 19, 20 meters, maybe.
Oh, that's not far away.
That was a great effort there.
Bouncing off the top. We have seen some nasty off the top bounces this weekend.
Oh, Annalise just catches front cage.
Another great putt. That's just
She's had a few that are just coming up
Yeah.
barely short this weekend, like from long range.
important for Jenny now to get the comebacker for the par.
Oh, she's struggling. She's struggling a bit.
I think we should maybe not see Jenny as a contender for the podium now anymore after this horrible start. I'm starting to lose my faith. Of course, I know what she's capable of, but it's running away for her now.
Yeah, just too many big numbers to keep in the hunt here. She's now 9 strokes behind third place, so
She's on so much lower pace than Anneli today on the same card. Also, she's feeling that it's not enough. She's showing some frustration. And this is one of the easier holes on the course. I don't know what the average is, but it can't be that high. She can't afford a bogey on hole 8. Silva got a highlight here on day 1. I don't think she's gonna have to. Okay, that might actually have gone out of bounds on the right side. René, did you see Silva's shot?
I think I saw something end over on the path on the other side of the OB line on the right side, but I'm not entirely sure.
If it's on the path on the right side, it's out of bounds. So
yeah, we had a good look at the fairway and we didn't see it there, so it's probably right that it's out.
it just disappeared.
This one playing out as the 3rd easiest for the FPO this weekend, around 3.18 average, so mostly pars and some birdies. Heidi got it yesterday.
Silva got it day 1. Heidi is throwing the peach here, gets a kick.
No birdies yet today. See if we can get one. That one's probably not going to be the one.
Going back to the drive. Seems to be her choice for most forehands.
Oh, kicks
Oh.
OB.
Yeah, that must be out of bounds. That's far up the hill.
Yeah. And OB pretty early too, so she's gonna do some work to get the bogey still.
FX4 for Tinja.
Beautiful line.
Yeah, but it's
Check it out.
fading out just a
Ah,
little
there's
bit
a little
early.
too much stability there at the end. Worked out though. I think she's on the circle's edge. That tree kind of mitigated her skip.
Yeah.
She's right there. Yeah.
Right, she did. That's. Those are the kind of putts that she needs to make if she wants to climb.
Yep. Anneli on hole 9 here.
So Silva is OB on the right side, but I don't know where she went OB. It looked like Olivia should be safe because the OB is quite wide near to the tee pad.
Oh, really? Okay.
And Anneli went out of bounds on hole 9.
Oh no,
Lots
way
of
back.
OB here, and that's a
That's
little
going
bit
up.
soft. Could go out of bounds again. Now she's yes.
Yeah, dang it.
2 in a row there for Anneli, out of bounds. That's going to be a big number on hole 9.
Yep, that hole can get you.
That was unforced error there on the second one. And then first one as well, but that I understand that better.
Yeah, she's trying to press and put pressure, try to fight for that podium, and now she's gonna have to drop back a little bit.
Still in it.
Yeah, it didn't help the cause, but she can still keep fighting.
Ooh, and one of those she needs to beat is Olivia. She's instead throwing a beauty on her second shot there.
She was indeed safe, so that's
Yeah.
gonna be a great par save. Yeah.
Using all the available space and room there under the ceiling. And it's right next to the basket for a drop in par. Heidi, can she do something similar? Yeah,
Through the gap and right up there.
just fine for Heidi. But Anneli is definitely giving Tinja a chance now to jump up and fight a little bit more with her and the rest of the players up there. It's gonna be interesting. Highlight alert.
Ooh, this would be amazing one. It going. Oh my goodness, Silva.
Silva.
That's
Okay, if you
even for Silva. That was amazing.
if you don't trust us now that this might be the best putter in the world, then yeah, well,
She's actually cracked a smile about that one. That's when you know it was
you
something.
don't often see that after long putts, but that was just something
Oh
extreme.
my! But
How
that was
far
so
was that?
perfect. It's saying 60 feet, but I'm calling that outside
well,
C2.
that
I think
must have been longer.
that's like almost like 80 feet or 90 feet or something. Is what it felt like.
René, can you give us an estimate on how long that was from Silva?
I have no idea what it is in feet, but I know one of the camera guys now standing on the 10-meter mark, and she was probably just over 20 meters away.
Over
Yeah.
20. Yeah.
Around 20 meters.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about right. Like I think about 7.
And I really like the
7
timing of having Victor in my ear saying highlight alert question mark and then see it going.
We can say that on
Dang.
every hole when Silva's out in his putting. So.
We know what to expect from Silva. It's not a surprise anymore. I mean, but that was so perfect the way it just like landed right in the purest spot of the basket from
And-
so far away. Like she
that's
didn't
what
even
she-
step through or anything, did
She
she?
has some of those every round. It's not something that she does like just once in a while. She's running those on purpose
She's one of the.
every time from that distance.
It makes her one of the most exciting players I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Any division, I don't care, MPO, FPO, whatever. Like she's super exciting to watch. The real highlight machine. full effect. She's fully arrived as a star of the sport. Signed, sealed, delivered.
And she's getting closer to Heidi now. You see, things are happening. She's getting 2 strokes. 7 and 8 here.
That
Now she's
makes it
within
a
5.
lot more
Yeah.
interesting.
Heidi cannot relax.
She's not quite back to where she started, but Silva, that was a big one.
Oh, that was a little bit low left for Olivia, but just enough to stay inside, and she is 3 over
We
par.
gotta see this again.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, she did step through, but I mean, look at this. You can't be any more perfect spot on the basket.
It's just so good.
And from that distance, like what an insane range on the putting green there. That was like,
And we're seeing it time after time from Silva Saarinen, and that's within her range. She's seeing that as something that should go in.
yeah, she's the future of the FPO division. You know, that's what it's going to take. Like that's the next level, to just widen the range and the percentage on the green. She's really pushing the envelope for that aspect of the game.
50% C2 putting today.
Wow.
So what kind of scores are we getting here on hole 9 then? This is Rita Savolainen, and she is gonna get a big number. I don't know if she's gonna be a triple or yeah, if it's gonna be a 7 for her here. Anneli is putting for a double bogey. And that's what happens when you get out of bounds 2 times on the same hole.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, it didn't help her, but she's still in the contention for a podium finish. 4 behind Olivia Schinstedt right now.
She's gonna have to finish strong. It's tough on this course though, because if you're really trying to hunt birdies, that's when you get kicked around a little bit with the over par strokes. If you like what you're seeing here for free on YouTube, make sure you go to discgolfstream.com and subscribe to check out all the action. Get to watch every round live, separate streams, MPO, FPO. Go to the website or download the app, Google Play, App Store, covering all the European Pro Tour and the European Championships.
Yeah, lots of action here at the European Pro Tour. Lots of highlights. We saw this one there from Silva Saarinen, one of many just this weekend. It's
Beautiful putt.
it's incredible. We're also seeing Heidi Laine in control, but feeling the pressure now with 2 unfortunate bogeys, while Silva Saarinen has taken par. So Silva is getting closer.
Yep. 2 strokes closer in the last 2 holes anyway.
Olivia is down to 3rd. Same pace as Anneli. 4 strokes advantage over Anneli there for the 3rd place on the podium. Olivia hasn't been on the podium yet this season, but she finished 3rd last year in Turku. But that was a field of 3 players also, so it maybe doesn't really feel the same as if she would get the podium finish here in Nokia.
It's a little different.
That time Silva Saarinen was on top. That could happen now as well, but most likely Heidi Laine is going to be there with 10 holes still to play. Tinja Väisänen dropping down a little bit today, just like Jenny Karppinen, not having their strongest rounds.
Tinya's still in the mix though.
She is, but
She's gotta turn it around.
Yeah.
though. Yeah, it's kind of, it's not.
Promises that she would try and go over the pond today, but I don't think it's gonna happen with the headwind they have right now.
Okay, so facing a pretty stiff headwind, about 5 meters per second or 12 miles per hour, coming from the west-northwest. Relatively low humidity and quite a nice temperature. Looks like all sunshine to me.
Beautiful early June, early summer day in central Finland.
Prime time for disc golf. Bugs aren't bad yet. Beautiful, lush growth everywhere. This is going to be carried.
It's going to be a difficult hole now in the wind, and that also explains why Anneli went out of bounds from the tee at least.
Maybe even the second one might have pushed a little bit. But yeah, she could have hung it out wider.
Would it be a good time to play this safe? Just play something slow and low? That's what I'm thinking. If I would face this wind, I would probably pick just maybe an approach disc and try to cut it in two.
That's an option.
But
you don't want to, you know, anything that catches edge. Like this is going to skip OB
that's
as
going to
well.
skip out of bounds. That was a drive.
But
If you wanted to go up in stability, but I would have maybe gone up in stability still with a slightly slower disc. Not that I'm on the same level as Olivia Schindstedt, but I don't think that was the best option in this case.
I think you're onto something there. These drivers, you know, they do tend to exaggerate the turns right or left. Something more neutral and slow might be able to get you into the fairway with a higher percentage.
Just keeping it low also and avoiding that ground play.
Let's see if Heidi's gonna stick to her word. Go after this pin.
What is she throwing? Do you see what it is? Is that pepper?
No idea.
If she's going for it, pepper would be a good choice.
Yeah, she's flexing it nicely.
Oh, this is
but the wind's
in danger. Yes, all four being out of bounds. All four players. The wind is definitely not that nice at the moment.
It's a tough hole anyway. I mean, with the wind,
Yeah.
it's painful. Here we're getting the flyover of it, and I can tell you that yesterday it was averaging almost a full stroke above par, and that's in good condition. So day one, it was the same, 3.91 both days.
131 meters. Yeah, OB on the right side, OB on the left side. You saw players ending up on both sides. There is the OB pond there that came into play a lot yesterday for the MPO players lead card. And also some OB behind, but that doesn't often come into play. But that also happened yesterday for the MPO.
That was bonkers. If you haven't seen that highlight yet, check it out. Daniel Davidson skipped off the top of this basket and just catapulted like 40 meters longer and
ended up in the other pond.
Ended up in the pond over on hole 13. Very unfortunate result, but an amazing highlight. You know, to throw like basically the perfect line. It like got through that gap right in the center where the pond is, traveled over the pond, tracking for the ace, skipped right off the top. Very exciting moment here in the studio.
Tinja Väisänen throwing her third. And she is not looking... Okay, she is safe there, just safe.
Yeah, looks like those birch leaves kind of saved her from entering the pond.
Yeah, that was definitely tracking.
Yeah, heading straight to the drink, but she's going to be dry.
And she's going to have a long look outside circle one, I think, at least to... That should be about 13, 14 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
Circle 2, look at it anyway.
Yeah, probably even more.
Maybe 15-ish, yeah. Seal was right about that 50-meter mark where she went out.
And this is good news for Anneli after getting the double bogey here. Maybe she will not lose that many strokes.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still in contention here.
Silva also throwing her third, needs to get close.
She's so good at these straight putter approaches.
Yeah, even in the wind, she seems to be...
She's quite a master of the angles. This one's a little left, but and a little strong, but just outside the circle.
11 meters. You can see the OB... No, the circle one line there.
Yeah.
Painted line on the ground. Seems to be just outside that. Olivia is also outside a line, the OB line. Just taking her meter in.
I don't fully understand the green paint for the circles, but the grass is also green Doesn't stand out that much,
Yeah.
does it? I love having the circles painted, but you can almost pick any other color.
It's not
in my
too
opinion.
easy from the cameras to see it, at least. Maybe it's easier there. Were they painted already when we were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. I don't remember thinking about them. This is a very old harp that she's throwing, about 6-7 years old. Extremely beat in and very straight.
Something she trusts a lot.
That doesn't look like a harp anymore. It just looks like, I don't know what it looks like.
Loaf of bread.
Flies
Oh, my
right though, and
gracious.
almost throwing it in.
That was so close.
That's, I think, would be a good option to throw from the tee there and just keeping it low. You know?
You know, safest way to do it, right? Because it's like clearly just causing all kinds of problems. We see just countless OBs on this one, don't we?
Number 1, I have to change the battery, so you can focus on number 2.
We had 6 OBs from the field just before this card even started.
Yeah, we have 10 then.
Yeah, that's right. So we had 10 OB strokes here on this one.
AD is good with these approaches with that Birdie. Eric Oakley. Birdie?
Oh, do it.
Oh, just a little bit low, but
That was real close. Great effort there.
Tinia to get up and down for a double bogey. She is not able to run this. To go down on a knee, and yeah, she's just laying it up. Comes up short. She was rushing it. She didn't feel like she took her time there to really focus. But maybe not as short as I first thought. That's probably within 5. Yeah. That should be just fine. But big struggles for the whole card here. Silva for maybe not the highlight, but another circle 2 at least. 11 meters to the basket to save her bogey.
It's a highlight.
Ah, it's the way she's doing it also. Like, if you can slam those 20-meter plus putts, this is just nothing.
For anybody else, it would be a highlight.
Yeah.
For her, it's just another putt, basically.
It's
It's just a routine tap in from 12 meters, basically, isn't it?
it's so cool. It's so cool. She is so cool.
She's the greatest. The most entertaining, for sure.
Tinia Väisänen was no problem. Wasn't as short as I first thought. Sorry for doubting you, Tinia.
Yeah, great.
But it's still a double bogey. And Heidi is gonna try to get her bogey. Silva Saarinen. What a player she is. Heidi, though, also very good player.
Yeah,
And also good putter.
solid stroke there. So Seal was 50% from C2 today, and they have adjusted that measurement from that putt back on hole 8 to 74 feet.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
makes more sense.
25 meter
yeah.
putt, yeah. Almost 25. 22, 23, yeah, easy.
Oh, low again from. But
Yeah.
we're gonna, with those slightly higher scores on hole 9, head to a commercial break and soon back with you on the back.
Discus Jokery is the world-famous putter that can be used for all kinds of throws and is an excellent choice for everyone.
Here we have the Discus Jokery. The numbers are 3, 3, 1, 2. There's a very overstable but predictable throwing putter. It will always finish left, and it will handle torque if you're a sidearm player. Anytime I'm wanting a fairly straight shot, but making sure it finishes left and isn't finishing to the right. I enjoy this disc, and I'm sure you will too.
We're getting an anomalous critical failure on your suit. Could you please confirm status?
Sorry, man.
Warning. Low.
The players that I've spoke to, they love the durability of it, the grip, the feel of it alone is head and shoulders above the rest of the plastic. Not just in our lineup, but across the board, in my opinion.
It's kind of unique, actually. I can definitely feel my first instinct is like, wow, that's something like I've never felt before.
Something with the Supreme plastic and the next feel technology is it's different. This isn't gonna be as hard, it's gonna feel good, and you're gonna love throwing it.
My first impression of this craft, they were reliable. The plastic had a nice feeling. It was very durable. It seemed that when they were producing discs, they came out more the same. For me, it's just good plastic. This relationship is definitely something that I can build on.
Get through it! What is going on?
Holy cow, an eagle!
Niklas!
What just happened?
80. On a harp. He's looking really good. Going in?
Oh
my
my
gosh!
Whoa!
Within even 30 meters. He's giving it a chance.
Get
No
it! He
way.
did it! What a highlight putt!
No way!
Another little showmanship. So cool.
Thank you for that.
Back here at Nokia. With our chase card on hole 10. Rita's up shot. A little left. And low, but decent progress.
And very good pace for the players in the top right now. The scores are good on the lead card, maybe except for Tinja Väisänen with that 9 over par, but Heidi Laine 1 over par. Silva Saarinen 2 over par today. Olivia Kinstedt 4 over par. Those are very good scores.
Yep.
Especially in the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, good pace.
And I think that all of those players, if they can keep this pace, are going to be well over the rating. Anneli Togias managed to also 4 over par, even with a double bogey on hole 9, and she's in trouble here.
They're saying it's a triple bogey on 9 now.
They have changed the score, yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe they forgot some OB or something. Yeah, she was out of bounds twice, as we know, and yeah, then it probably was a triple bogey. And she is now 6 behind Silva Saarinen for that second place. I don't think we got to see every shot from her.
No, but it would make sense if she was OB early, so she was throwing 5 from her second OB, and,
Yeah.
and she made her putt for the 6.
That makes
It
sense.
does add up. It adds up quick on that hole.
Throwing 4th here. This is a difficult hole, so even a bogey isn't too bad. But she needs some lower scores here.
That's in danger.
Yeah,
Okay, stayed on the edge there.
But a tester putt still.
You don't want to go down there because it's quite thick. It's hard to get good footing. It's like just thousands of little small branches that you can't really like contend with very easily. Hole 10.
Savolainen, she's really good with these shots, those pitch ups and standstill putter shots. I really like her style.
She's got good control. She's not trying for too much. She's
No.
just doing her thing. Steady.
Maybe, of course, not on the same level as the top 6 players, but still very nice surprise to.
Yeah, she's fun to watch. She's obviously not the same kind of distance capability as some of these other players, but really good accuracy and a great play style.
Jenny Karpinen is now gonna putt for par. which is good on this hole.
Yeah, averaging 5.18 on round 1, 4.64 yesterday when it was a little calmer conditions.
And no birdies.
Yeah, no birdies for the event so far. Today it's averaging 2 strokes over, but it's only 3 people have played it, so it's not really a big enough pool size to, or sample size to really relay any of those percentages. They don't mean much at this point. But yeah, it's been averaging right around the middle as far as difficulty goes. Well, yesterday anyway, the first day it was the 4th most difficult.
Togias managed, after going a little bit long, needs to try to get a bogey. It's inside the circle, but still a long one, but that's right in the middle. That's gonna be a 5 for her on hole 10. She is on 4th place right now. She has jumped up 2 spots. 1 ahead of Tinja Väisänen and 4 ahead of Jenny Karppinen right now. Jenny's gonna get 1 step closer to Anneli. But I don't dare to say anything until we have seen hole 14 and a few others of those stadium holes. But especially knowing what kind of extremely high scores we can see on hole 14.
Yeah, we haven't seen them from any of our top players yet,
No.
which is a good sign. They're in control of their discs and everything. But could today be the day where the nerves come into play?
Hopefully it's the other way around.
Oh, that's probably that second
I
kick.
think that's fine.
The second kick might have helped her. It looked like it was heading straight to the OB after an early kick. That's the problem with the backhand here. It does, if you miss it, you can kick into that OB. That's kind of the only way to really find that OB on the left side there, is to grip lock it and kick there, or to just have such a early release that it just goes straight in there, like what happened to Silva yesterday, I think.
And
or on day 1, should I say.
I'm surprised now that she isn't going with the forehand here, Olivia, with that drive. She has been...
It's looked pretty good, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess hole 8, she kind of messed that one up a little bit.
When she's throwing like that, why?
Turnover,
Yeah, no reason to go with her forehand then.
Yeah.
Could line up good for a forehand second shot then.
Throw the way you feel it. Gotta trust your instincts and your game plan. Did you see what that was?
Yeah, it was a cinnamon, and she was throwing that on this hole yesterday as well, and it faded out too much. And that's probably
really good.
Maybe it isn't the cinnamon. It's not the same disc then. That's something straighter. Yeah,
perfect. That's about as good as you can do with the backhand line.
Could it have been the vanilla? Maybe, I don't know.
I think I did see a V on it.
Yeah, then it probably was the vanilla. That's a straight, slightly maybe understable distance driver.
She put a great move on it. That one's fading out.
Nose up and no chance. Yeah, it must have been a vanilla.
That was a sweet line from Haiti. See if Anneli can get through this gap clean. That would go a long way to help her cause.
Renee, if you can check what disc Haiti was throwing, we would be happy to know.
Let me do so. It is a vanilla.
Yep.
Class vanilla distance driver, speed 11.
Yeah, that's one of their...
In steady plastic.
That's one of the newer molds that hasn't yet been released, if I...
Did you see how greasy that shot from Anneli just got?
Just got straight through
Got through everything. It looked like it was like complete miss on the left side, but somehow fought through it all, and that's just what she needed, a good break right now. Rita with a nice move on that.
Getting almost all the way up, but leaks out just a little bit too early, but still a good shot.
Clean gap hit.
Jenny.
I like it keeping it low, that's nice.
Yeah, flips up to flat, just keeps it a little bit too low, but...
Yeah, it's through the gap.
Everything that gets through the gap is a good feeling.
It's all fine and dandy if you're anywhere in a safe place to throw your second.
Ooh, and this is also getting through and getting quite good distance also.
Especially for the FPO, you don't see a whole lot of birdies, so... I think Anneli had a look at it yesterday. Haiti might have got it. Silva in a tough spot.
Not always you see Silva Saarinen losing her balance, but that just shows how difficult that stance was.
She's quite an acrobat, though. Like, yeah, she
really is
got
an acrobat,
amazing
yeah.
balance. Yeah, she can do some cool moves, and that was good. Yeah, good athleticism there.
Oh, was that something early? Looking at her reaction, I'm not sure what it was.
I heard something, but I didn't see anything.
René, did you see Tinya's shot?
Sadly, no. I'm hiding in the bushes because I'm a little bit in the line of fire.
Yeah, take cover, because you're gonna see some big bombs coming in here. Now we can't really throw that big bombs with such a low ceiling. That's one of the more difficult things about this hole.
Yeah, the trees and the rolling hills really make this one what it is. It's a very special hole, very unique. You don't see a whole lot of holes like it. Kind of like rolling hills with a very low ceiling, and these trees are just kind of spread out perfectly. That
ruining every possible line.
Everywhere you look, there's
you
have to keep your disc about 2.5 meters off the ground at most.
But very well designed hole and very unique
yeah.
hole. We talked about it yesterday, but yeah, I can't think of any other hole like this that I have ever played, at least.
It's actually super fun to play, even though it seems to like always mess me up. But like I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite a challenge. Both these par fours are really lovely. I prefer 11 for the feel and the views and everything.
If it wouldn't be for that tee shot with that tiny gap, then I would have probably enjoyed it a little bit more also. That's good second shot from Heidi.
But yeah, these two holes that run parallel are two of the more beautiful par fours I've ever seen, to be honest.
I have been throwing that vanilla a few times, and I think it's probably quite comparable to a Grace, maybe slightly less stability to it.
Okay.
Being fresh, so.
Yeah, kind of like a Wraith or something from the end of the line.
Yeah, I think less stability than a Wraith, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Haven't tried it too much though, so I shouldn't say too much. But yeah, it's a
little flippy anyway.
Little flippy, yeah. Doesn't have too much turn, but also not too much fade. So that's what we also saw from Heidi's line there.
That was a great shot from Heidi. She got huge distance, perfect touch on that angle. Pretty open approach here for Tinya.
Yeah, and a good approach.
Very good spot and right to the basket.
Good job, Tinya. Tinya is gonna get an easy par then. And as we have already said, that's a very good result on this one. Only one par, one from Jenny Karpinen. We saw her getting that one. Olivia is also in good position to get a par from 55 meters. Size ring out just a little bit early, but yeah, it came back a little bit also. So
beat that bush, so she got an open look. She can, I think maybe 6-7 meters or something. A good upshot.
She has a really good forehand, Olivia. Good touch and also good distance when she wants.
Yeah, well-rounded game from her, for sure. Well balanced.
We're starting to see all those puzzle pieces falling into place now. That what she said in the press conference, that she doesn't like what she has done so far this season, but she feels that she has all the pieces for the puzzle, but not really able to put them together yet. But I think she has just done that now.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, but she's really made some huge steps this weekend with the consistency, and yeah, I really like what I'm seeing from her. She's been, so in control and playing smart and executing well. we've always known she has great potential, but we haven't really seen too much of her success yet. So it's great to see her having a good weekend here at Nokia.
Yeah, and actually her rating has dropped a little bit since 2 years ago. It's now at 905. Let's see what her highest day. I think she was about 10 points higher at some point. 911. So that was 1 year ago. But she has potential to get up easily 920, 925.
Yeah.
And she has been averaging way over that. Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah, she needs to show some consistency to reach that.
Right there when we're talking about it. But yeah, just a little high and right on that one. Just otherwise looked really good on the green for the most part. He's gonna have an easy par. And was Silva's in par position as well?
Silva
Bogey.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she makes this one.
That's right, 'cause she didn't gain much on her first one. Got chopped down, yeah. So, one more stroke advantage for Haiti. She's opened it up to 6 strokes now.
Yeah, she 6 strokes lead with 8 holes still to play. That's a healthy, solid lead.
It's a solid lead, but it's also a very dangerous course. But yeah, it's looking.
Anneli not getting as lucky with her second one, and that.
Hope that didn't go in the OB, did it?
That is not out of bounds, and she's throwing her third here.
That was a good recovery shot.
Circle's edge.
That'd be a crazy par save if she nails that.
Yeah,
putt.
it's marked as circle 2.
Yeah, it's a scary putt, but if she wants to press, she might need it.
Yeah, it's not that much left. If she wants to get up to second place, she needs to get 6 strokes on Silva Saarinen on the final stretch here, and that par could go a long way if she gets it. I think we will see an aggressive putt from Anneli.
Be a really cool highlight, wouldn't it?
She should be well aware of where she is. I know she's not caring too much about what the other players are doing, but
I think that was a wasp.
Something this craft at least.
Knocked down by the guardian tree. Stand still here. Marita. Hits one of those branches and circle 2 look now.
Yeah, that was a little early, little short. Especially with the basket placed where it is. You want to get as close as possible if you're on that side of it. Jenny has picked up the pace now again. She is she hasn't given up on it, and she is now gonna be putting for another par. Par on 10 and 11,
that's great.
That's very good, and she's gaining a lot of strokes on the field with that, if she's able to make this one.
Yeah, these holes you don't often see it like the huge numbers that you see like in the stadium holes sometimes, but you do see a lot of bogeys and double bogeys. Like very few birdies and pars in the FPO field.
Gonna see at least a bogey from Hannele.
Yeah, that was a wasp for sure.
And Anneli is not going for that. She is
not feeling too confident from C2 at the moment.
No, this is not the time to start to pick those strokes.
Yeah, and she's maybe starting to feel a little bit better about how things are going, and she doesn't want to fall back into that kind of negative cycle of taking big numbers there. But yeah, slipping a little bit. +4 or +5 through the last 3 holes for Anneli.
That was a weird release from Haiti, and I think that was way higher than she wanted. Turns out great though.
It's huge.
That's great.
She turned the corner up there.
She got felt like she got that nose up somehow, but it still had the understability to flip up and go straight for so long. That
vanilla is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the Dynasty she was
Dynasty.
going.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Right, that was her.
That yellow one.
That flip up one, yeah. That was a really nice gap hit. Right in the center.
Mm.
Not a ton of distance, but very good placement. Ooh, yeah. A little bit overturned.
Yeah, but just fine.
Great commitment, though, throwing full speed through that gap.
She's not scared of any gaps.
Nah.
You can always repair your mistakes with big putts, right?
That's right.
Yeah. I like
this. This is one of the best we've seen. Oh, but it was a little more flippy than I thought.
It looked very good, but it
amazing. But
had
yeah.
some kind of almost weird late turn there. Just
might be some bit of headwind.
And she missed the fist bump there. Come on.
Oh, I didn't see it. What happened?
she didn't see that one. Yeah.
She left someone hanging.
Yeah.
Who was it?
I didn't see who it was. Some of the caddies.
Oh, okay.
You get to see a beautiful view here of this beautiful hole 11. It's how many meters? 178 meters. First you need to hit the gap, get out in the open part here, and then downhill towards the basket. Go on either side of this big tree. And then the basket is right there in front of a slope, raised up, standing on a barrel. Just beautiful, and especially with these red trees there in the middle of it, makes it so dreamy.
Yeah,
like some video game or something. It doesn't look really
amazing contrast of colors with all the variety of flora here, and those trees particularly are quite special. I still don't know the explanation for why those leaves are that way. I'll have to do a little research.
Are they birch trees?
Yeah, they look like birch, but then they have like bright red. I wonder if it's some different variety, like a rare variety of birch.
I know there are maples with red leaves, but
sure, but that's in the fall, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, there are maple trees that
always have red.
Yeah.
Okay. But I haven't seen too many of those.
No, these ones I have never seen.
Beautiful though. And there's a bunch of big mature trees, lush green, and they keep this fairway so well manicured that it really does look dreamy. Fairy tale disc golf hole here. And it's so cool how it's like framed up in the gap from the tee. You can kind of see what's beyond there, that like just sort of beautiful nature view. But you have to kind of earn yourself over there. You got to get through that tiny little gap.
This one ended up down there between those birches with red leaves. Trying to do some research here and finding something called Finnish red birch.
Red birch, that would make sense.
Yeah.
It's a very fitting name. So it is, yeah, it must be a rare variety of birch tree. Special local one. Don't seem very often. I can't think of any other place that I've seen those.
No, makes this hole very unique. If you know more about those birch trees, please let us know in the live chat.
Yeah, if you're an arborist, or is that the word, arbor? I think it's the right word. Yeah, like a tree.
I don't know. I don't know.
Very special.
I'm trying to sound like I know something here. Just some quick Googling skills.
If you know anything about those trees, or if I'm using the right word to identify what a tree specialist is, then let us know in the comments.
If you know anything at all about anything, just let us know.
Yeah, just help us out because we're struggling here. No, just kidding. We're having a great time, and but yeah, we do appreciate the interaction and the information. If you are privy out there in the chat board, plug us in.
What can Silva do from here? Can she find something? Can she get down, up and down from this position? That would be a great up and down.
Sure would.
There's Probably about 80 meters still. And she is overshooting it and needs to putt from down there, but for Silva Saarinen, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, and an arborist is actually a tree surgeon.
Okay, yeah. They should probably know.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you need to know a lot before you start operating.
Yeah.
So I think I used the right word there.
I probably did.
In that case.
Heidi throwing second. So much distance after what at least to me looked like a misrelease. But I could be wrong. This is wide and it's coming back. I think that's the mangoes she's throwing. Yes, it is. She is gonna have long scary putt from there if she wants to run it, but yeah, well, it can actually be quite good to putt from there, because yeah, she's happy with it. She's showing some great emotions right now. She is entertaining to watch when she's in the mood. Jenny Karppinen's par, as we said, could go a long way here on 10 and 11. Feels like she's gonna pick a lot of strokes. Maybe not on Heidi now. She might do the same. Tinja's throwing her second. No, third, of course, sorry. It should also be an... Yeah, it should be an easy up and down from her. Yeah, I don't think she was too happy with it, but she's still right there. Left it a little bit short. Those are the putts that you should make if you want to be a contender.
I think I've identified those trees.
You have? Let us know.
Yeah, it's called a Crimson Frost birch tree.
Cool name.
Crimson, yeah. Crimson is that kind of that color that we see from those leaves. It's like that deep, dark, kind of reddish purple. So that would make sense, yeah. And the picture matches up perfectly with what I'm seeing there out there. So beautiful Crimson Frost birch trees.
Swedish name would be Finsk rödbjörk, Finnish red birch. That's what I just translated the Swedish name that I found. I don't know if that's an official name, but
yeah,
still cool trees.
Yeah, it's a new one for me, but I really like them.
80 for birdie. That would be huge. It feels like she's almost putting a nail in the coffin if she can make this one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so good.
Beautiful.
So good. I thought this would be a scary one, but if you're putting like that, it's no problem.
Yeah, and look at that winning smile. It's just cruise control.
Yeah, now I can't see anything happen. I mean, she can play safe even on hole 14. Silva can still make this putt for par, but she's still gonna lose one stroke if she makes this to Heidi. Heidi's at even par after 11 holes. And Silva is, for once, not making a putt.
Oh, yeah.
Tinja left is a little bit short, just a little bit. Annoying distance.
Great.
No problem. But I know that feeling when you have a scary putt and a fairly easy approach, that why couldn't I put this a little bit closer? But it makes it feel even better when you actually make the putt then. Whoa. Silva getting the par. No, sorry, bogey. And Olivia getting the par. Jenny Karppinen on hole 12. What a beauty. Jenny is looking good now. Jenny has turned things around.
That's good.
Yeah. Hannele Mätte with that nice air bounce and turn, but it is just overturn. It's going to be down in the water. Anneli think she was down in the water yesterday, at least close to it. She is playing this safe, and she has a 13-meter putt. That's way low. Slides on the road though, so she could do. Yeah, that's fine actually.
Yeah, if you're playing it for par, that's okay. I mean, you might want to. Well, look at this.
Yeah,
great
if you throw
second
like
shot.
this on your second, then
Perfect.
maybe that was what she was trying to do.
Yeah, sticking to the game plan. Somebody's up, out from the woods there. It's gonna leave him in bogey territory. Looks like.
Yeah, that was Jenny Karppinen. No, sorry, that wasn't Jenny Karppinen. That was Hannele.
Okay.
Jenny was throwing great. And 3 behind Tinja Väisänen now. And Anneli Togias-Männistö, they are tied for 4th. I'm talking about Jenny Karppinen's score. And she has 8 up to Olivia on the podium. That's maybe a bit too much. And a long bid there for Hannele.
Yeah, they're gonna need some help from the others to slip up on those stadium holes if they want to climb up into podium position now.
But I think it's a big step in right direction for Jenny Karppinen, the way that she is keeping this together. She's not letting it run away.
Yeah, she's not kind of getting down on herself.
No.
Look at this. Oh, I thought that was gonna drop.
But some fighting spirit from Jenny. That's that feels like something we have been missing from her for a while. That when she's playing good, then things look easy. But then,
yeah, she's keeping it together today. Not giving up. Looked like Anneli's jump putt, like she hit it on her chest a little bit when she was trying to release or something.
I missed that.
Like it kind of bumped a little bit on her abdomen somehow or something.
Oh, Jenny, a little bit low there, but it's going to be another par.
Looked like a great bid though. I thought it was going to drop. Yeah, the Anneli's. Jenny's wasn't too far off either. Nice putt there.
Very good. She is 5 behind Olivia. Coming into the stadium holes, that's possible to get up on the podium, but it's going to require some good scores.
Yeah, and it's a little bit out of your control. You just have to do the best you can do and score the best you can, but you kind of have to hope that somebody else doesn't perform their best at this point. She's going to need a little bit of help from the others to slip.
If it would be 5 strokes behind with 6 holes to play, on any other course, I would say that it's almost impossible. But on this one, we know that it's possible.
Yeah, especially those holes, the way they play.
Yeah, this is hole 12. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, it's 115 meters downhill off the tee over this valley and over this creek that plays as a casual. So no penalty if you're down in there. You just take relief. You got to try to get through this late gap and hopefully finish up on the green for a look at it. And they've had changed the tee pad, so now it's a little bit more backhand friendly than it used to be, but the forehand still plays if you got it, but it takes quite a lot of power to get it all the way there.
And have we seen any birdies at all on this hole? I don't think so. Many pars.
Yeah, I don't recall
no birdies for the FPO field.
It's just a little bit out of reach. I mean, I know some of them could get there and hit the circle 2 putt. We just haven't seen it yet. It's not really totally out of reach for the birdie, but hard to like park it. Take an easy one. You have to earn it with the putt, usually.
Heidi, 8 strokes in front of Silva. I think that
that's pretty good lead.
That's almost impossible to do anything about.
When you have that kind of lead, then you don't have to take any risks.
Yeah.
When you get to the arena, and then it's less likely that you're gonna take any big numbers because you can play it so safe. So she's really earned herself the luxury of just kind of kicking back and playing smart and safe here and coasting in for the victory.
And she is clearly the best player right now. Not just today, but every single round. So
she's had the hot round every day and slowly distanced herself. Excuse me. Even par today through 11 solid. That's That'd be a very highly rated round if she can keep it together and finish somewhere around that.
Her 5 over par the previous days has been rated as 966 and 961.
Yep.
So if she finishes at 5 over today, it's probably closer to that 966.
Yeah. Yeah, with the wind conditions.
So even if she's playing safe and getting a few bogeys here on the final holes,
still going to boost her rating up.
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
Clearly she is rated 950 right now.
But I do feel like this is the best Haiti lining that we have seen.
Yeah.
Like she's
Another
the
level.
Most, this is like the most kind of just like overall in control, you know.
We shouldn't say these kind of things because then she keeps missing her line, but
Yeah.
she gets lucky and it's going to be an easy up and down from there.
That was a great tree correction.
Very, very good. That was completely...
I guess we should just talk bad about them and then they'll
No,
do good.
I don't want to do that either. That feels...
I feel like every time
weird.
every time I say something nice, then something bad happens for them. But yeah, we don't want to talk bad either because they're such good players and seemingly nice people. We want everyone to do their best. We're fully supportive of all these competitors.
That's overturned.
Big time.
She's going to have to go down into the stream and maybe we'll find a wet disc down there.
Yeah, that one never had a chance.
No, that was the wrong disc choice or wrong angle. What could this be? A fuse, maybe? Or is it a fairway? That's probably a river then. Yeah, that's that red river she was throwing yesterday.
That's way overturned
Yes,
as well.
that's
Can the
was
tree
a
save her?
flippy one.
Didn't.
A river down in the river.
Yep, that's fitting. Wonder what this hawk-dyed disc of Sealbus is. Maybe like a T-bird or something.
Yeah, old flippy T-bird in that case, but still has some stability to it. And didn't see where that ended up.
That's just a guess, honestly. I have
but
no idea what that is.
It could totally be something like that. It's in that kind of speed range.
Yeah, it
at
looks
least,
like
yeah.
some kind of fairway leopard or T-bird, but
Jenny with a great shot on 13. That's right where she wanted to be.
super smooth.
Anneli
Taking the putter, trying to follow that line. A little bit right side here this time.
that's not stable enough.
Oh, and that's a bad spot, actually.
Wasn't she there yesterday as well?
OB.
Yeah, she was
her.
OB then, yeah.
Yeah, even worse yesterday. Now she's deep in that bush. I don't know if she can even get to the second island from there.
That's going to be difficult. Maybe just pitch out and...
We might have to. We'll have to have a look what she's dealing with. That's a really nice one. Short but good. Very safe.
Oh, is this too flippy? But it was a nice flip up at least. No, this is great.
That's perfect. Full
She
flight.
had complete trust in that disc.
Center fairway.
I'm impressed how easy they make it look there from that tee pad. It's really not easy,
not
no?
easy, especially with the wind ripping.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of hole you really have to know it. You have to practice that hole a few times.
Yeah.
Because you can't just show up on that hole and think that you're going to be able to score well. I mean, it's like you have to understand exactly what you're trying to do with the nose angle, with the aiming point, and you have to like make a decision early. Are you going to go for that first island, or are you trying to rip it? But even the layup is very technical. Yeah, it's not an easy shot.
Oh, what?
That was cool.
The shot, and what a bad reaction there. But it's curls up a little bit in the end, just outside circle one.
Yeah, 11 meters there. 35-footer. Be a great highlight.
Tinja being tied with Anneli. Anneli got a par here on hole 12. It's a bit of a battle going on between those two players right now. For the 4th place.
Yeah, Anneli's out of position over there on 13.
Olivia down in the creek, in the valley there.
Beautiful view. Pretty nice shot to get out.
But that's gonna be up and down for a bogey.
Most likely, yeah, that's quite far. Almost 20 meters or so.
Not the cleanest throws right now from the lead card. Starting to see some early signs of fatigue, maybe. Or
I think so.
slow down the pace quite a bit.
It's been a long weekend. Not just for us here in the booth, but for these players out there. It's a very challenging course.
Yeah, and it's a very intense part of the season. Now these players are out there competing every weekend, if not on European Pro Tour, on the national tours, a little bit everywhere.
Yeah, and a lot of big stuff coming up too. We got national championships, European championships, European Open, all these European Pro Tour events. Lots of excitement in the works here.
We have at least in Sweden this weekend, doubles championship going on with many profiles that we have seen on the European Pro Tour. That's why we don't have any Swedes in the FPO field this weekend.
Yeah, and a conflicting competition there. I'm hoping they're performing well and wishing them good luck. Not sure if the results are in yet, but
I know that Hjalmar Fredriksson and Carl Falk was leading after 2 rounds at least. They are playing together.
oh,
Yeah.
that's a power team right
That is
there.
a very good couple.
Solid youngsters. And then, yeah, on the FPO, I saw that Elina and Josephine, I think, was it?
Jenny. She's playing with Jenny.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny
Sorry.
Larsson.
Yeah, Jenny Larsson.
And I think Ruth Schlissel, I don't really know how to say her name, but she's like American. Schlissel?
Yeah.
With
Or
my
Schissel.
German, I can't say that name even though I've lived in Germany. And
I think it's Schissel.
Schissel, yeah. And Matilda Ringbom are in the lead there.
Okay.
But that doesn't matter now. That's not what we should focus on. We should focus on the players who are playing in Nokia.
Tina looking for a highlight here.
11, 12 meters, way low.
Yeah, never a chance.
Hasn't yet gotten anything from circle 2. This was her 6th attempt from circle 2. It feels like she has been there right outside the circle many times.
Oh, Silva with a rare air ball from just around the circle's edge.
Could it be a reaction also after that birdie from Heidi, what she put a nail in the coffin now, that the other players feel that, okay, there is no chance to take down the win anymore? That could be, because right now it feels like the pace slowed down so much.
Quite a lot. Huh?
Yeah.
I know Silva's always playing for the win. I'm sure she's happy to get on the podium, but I don't think she thinks a whole lot about anything other than the win. What it seems like.
Heidi isn't slowing down. Another great putt for par. But the rest of the car is going to get bogeys.
Yeah. Not the hole you want a bogey, really. I mean, it's not an easy birdie, but it's pretty easy par, relatively. There is some stuff that can go wrong on the hole, obviously, but when you're heading into those really hard holes, you don't want to take a number on that one.
It's going to be a bogey for Anneli here on hole 13, because that was her 4th. I can imagine she
had to pitch out.
And
that was the result, yeah.
She didn't go too aggressive on her 3rd.
No, just realizing that she was going to be in bogey town and played it smart.
Jenny is putting for par in circle 1. Hannele has been out of bounds after 2. So this is
okay. So
this is for par.
She was going after it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
And
final day, trying to,
Rita Savolainen is in circle 1 after 3. But Hannele is not going for that, and I can totally see why.
Yeah, that OB creeps in behind pretty quick.
Ooh, climbs over and stays in. Rita Savolainen still at that 8th place. She has extended the lead over the one behind, Jenny Lampi, but she has also dropped to Hannele Mette, so that no man's land is even lonelier at the moment. Jenny Karppinen gets another par, now 4 in a row. I like what I'm seeing from Jenny. And that's the butterfly putt we're seeing.
Yeah.
Don't know if it was the same kind of putts that
Katie did.
She held it upside down now. We have trying to figure out what it is that Katie is doing from inside the bullseye, but it's something similar to what we saw Anneli did there. It's always looking scary when you're not prepared for it.
Yeah, the way it goes end over end like that. You're not used to seeing a frisbee fly that way. It looks a bit odd, but yeah, it seems to work out in most cases. Yeah.
Hole 14 here. Big downhill slope, and then consisting of 2 islands. You want to hit, in most cases for the FPO at least, the first island as far up as possible. And then it's a touchy approach. You can go aggressive on this second island, but the fairway is tight. There is OB on both sides. There is that pond that can swallow a few discs if you're not careful, and the OB creeps up very close behind the basket. That is elevated also.
Haiti looks like she's heading for that first island. Very slow disc here, the bird. In danger of leaking, but it doesn't fade much because it doesn't. Yeah,
that must be safe. Green flag.
Safe. Yeah. Flirting with disaster there on the edge, but it's good to go. She's got about 95 meters left to the basket from there, and it's better to be on that left side. It opens it up if you feel like heading towards the green. Big move on this one.
Yeah, if it comes back, it's gonna be very, very good. Yes, it is. Yeah,
nice shot. Looked like she was going for more for a second, but very slow disc and very good angle control.
Livia was going with something. No, it's probably a mid. It looked faster for a second.
I thought it was up here at first, but I don't think so.
No, that's something more stable. And it's safe and good, but those trees and bushes are going to be slightly disturbing.
Silva with a really great shot. Look at this.
Yeah,
she's going to press that line up there. And
she knows how to get all the way up on that island.
Yeah.
And if Rene can give us an update on what discs they were throwing, I would be happy to hear.
I will be happy to give you in just a minute or two.
Check out this live drone shot. Such a beautiful hole. Coming down from the top of the screen there near the right. Of course, you see the island from 14 there, the bunker hole. Lush green everywhere. That pond where you see quite a few discs end up.
And one player is clearly the best today and the whole weekend. Heidi Laine at even par after 12 holes and in great position here that she could actually attack for a birdie. So, yeah, she needs to have a complete meltdown if someone is going to be able to attack her. And the other players need to really raise their level also, because right now it's not looking like she has anything to worry about at all.
Chinya, PA3, Heidi, Mint.
Okay.
Silva, was that the long one?
Yeah, Silva was the best, or the furthest.
It is a tournament winner disc from a Netzelbond disc golfer event. I don't know where it is.
Oh, cool. Must be trilogy.
And the fourth one, I don't. Oh, the fourth one is in the bush.
Some kind of trilogy mid-range, I'm guessing.
Don't dare to say.
I can't speculate.
Rita Savolainen could stay in bounds. Yeah, that didn't have so much distance, so that's right safe right there.
But yeah, as you were saying, Haiti, she's not of tall stature, but she's head and shoulders above the field this weekend. Clearly getting it done.
That's just 100% power in that body, and confidence and professionalism.
Yeah, and commitment. She's putting in the work.
She is. She took 1 week off last weekend, but she was working hard then, and it shows that she's just improving. Every weekend it feels like she has taken a small step in the right direction.
Yep. It's really, really nice to see, you know, top level Finnish player really committing to her craft.
And she's not that young either. Like she is, well, she's young enough. She's not old in any way, but she has found like the next level at a higher age, which is cool to see. Also that she, I think, not sure when she is born.
I feel like she's mid-20s, but that's kind of just a guess.
I'm thinking that she's a little bit older. She's born 93, so she's turning 30 actually this week.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Got a big
on Friday.
Big milestone birthday coming up.
Friday, the big party maybe.
Oh, Onyx Oko. It's a Heidi Laine. Big milestone birthday coming up.
And she's gonna celebrate that birthday by playing at the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour in Oulu.
Nice. It's a good thing to do. That's a really nice course up there in Pikarala. Christian Kwok's home course. Really sandy terrain and really nicely built course. Lots of cool features.
Silva is going too straight. That's going towards out of bounds, but it is safe. Yeah, that dropped.
Checks up just in time.
She has so good control of her distance. Both shots there were like flirting without going long out of bounds, but
she's so good at throwing those putters on the straight line.
This is a pure. That's also going to drop just in time.
That's good. Nice angle towards the basket. Straight shot, about 50 meters or so.
Or pure, as they say here in Finland. Heidi's going aggressive. She can. She has such a big lead, so she can start to take those risks now. And why not? That was not the best attempt, though.
Sails OB, but kind of inconsequential at this point. Or so it appears. Can't really say 100% sure yet. We do have the bunker hole coming up next.
I wonder if it's a compass that she was throwing that.
That'd be a good guess.
Yeah, I think she is throwing a lot of compasses, so
that would make sense.
Yeah.
That's actually exactly what I was thinking it was.
Yeah, you were talking about some trilogy mid-range.
Yeah. I was thinking compass. Just didn't want to say it without knowing for sure. That's overturned, is it?
Ooh, could be in the water.
I think it's dry, but it's OB for sure.
Yeah, that's... Just hopefully she gets it back. Well, it's not deep there in the water, but can be tricky to find them.
It's an easy mistake to make, like, because you want it to kind of drift slowly to the right, but it's a very narrow fairway there. The OB line, and it does turn pretty sharply from left to right there at the end of this. Making it blind from most spots. It's nice if you end up over where Silva and what was the other one that ended up over there? Olivia? I can't
Did
remember.
you? No. Yeah, Silva and Olivia, they were like challenging.
They had that straight looking shot now.
And Heidi went out of bounds.
Yeah. A little bit slow, but I do kind of know what I'm talking about.
You're doing just fine. Olivia is also doing just fine. Maybe not really at the same pace as the previous days, but she is trying to get up and down for a par here with her very old harp.
She's real good with this.
And it has some stability to it, and is inside circle 1.
A little soft. No, it'll work out.
Yeah,
it'll be okay.
Even closer than Olivia. Olivia has kind of a scary putt though, from about 7 meters. She misses it.
Yeah, the elevated basket and the OB behind it can get in your head a little bit. Tina taking her mark there.
Bad news for Tinja after being out of bounds 2 times, but good news for Anneli. And this...
That's in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, slides will be starting to fall apart here from Tina.
Can we... Okay. Just received a photo from Brené there, from the water. Did you feel like putting on your swimming pants and taking a dip? Is that what you're saying, René?
Yes, the sun is shining and the water looks well, the bottom doesn't look like nice, but I can see at least 4 discs in the water. Not from this group, but from other people. And since the wind has blown all the top cover away, I can see all of these discs and they're just sitting there waiting for a volunteer to go in and pick them up.
And why not the your volunteer of the year?
Yeah. Get your scuba gear. Look at those ducks over there on 9. There's so much nice wildlife here in this park.
Yeah, we have seen some ducks, we have seen a squirrel, we have seen... What have we seen more? I don't know.
A lot of ducks.
Yeah.
That's for sure. We've heard some nice nature sounds. I can't think of anything else we've seen. But yeah. Maybe a dog or 2 in the background, but we haven't focused in on them too much.
Oh, and Tinja, this is just painful to see. She is gonna be putting for a 5-time bogey, quintuple bogey. Is that what you call it? You never even talk about those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. UDisc just says the 3 times, 3 plus, right?
Oh, 5-time bogey it says here.
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah.
good.
They have done some update there. Usually it says 3 plus bogey.
Yeah. Quintuple. Yeah. That's not what you want to hear before your bogey sound.
No, and not on this hole also. That's not the start you want to have on this stadium hole. But that was a very solid start for Olivia.
Yeah, good putt. Oh, Silva. Missing that putt right side.
Just when we have talked her up, and that's...
She's kind of sliding a little bit on the back 9 here. We haven't seen the best Silva.
No.
We did see some insane highlights though in the beginning.
But it's gonna be
usual.
5 bogeys in a row now. That's
too many.
Yeah. So even if Hades took a risk here and went out of bounds and getting a bogey, she's not losing any strokes to Silva. And Silva needs to watch out for Olivia now, because she is close.
They're tied, aren't they?
They are tied now, yeah. That's right.
They have a little bit of distance between 4th place, where Anneli is 5 strokes behind them.
Tinja getting a 9.
That's it for her.
Game over. She's not going to be on the podium. She's not going to be in the top 4 most likely either. Hannele.
Oh, what a shot from Hannele.
Just sneaking over that wall. Anneli throwing her
3rd here.
3rd, yeah.
She's looking to put it up there on the island to get the par. She does so perfectly. Look at that. Parks it.
Tap in par for her. She hasn't given up on that podium yet. She's 5 behind Silva and Olivia.
Super well done. That's guaranteed par from Anneli. Jenny putting a good move on this one. Can it check up as well?
No, just short.
Just a little short. Let's see if she can do it now. 60-meter approach shot.
No,
this is
that
too
doesn't
far to the
look
left.
good.
She's kind of going after the basket here.
Yeah,
that one was just uncommitted.
Yeah, that was just not a good throw. But that's what happens here so often. You start to doubt yourself. You need to pick a disc that you maybe usually wouldn't throw.
Yeah, the selection starts to dwindle as the discs start piling up. I think that's okay.
She is going very aggressive and finds that corner. It's going to be a double bogey for her.
Nice
and Rita Savolainen, that's her 6th.
Okay.
So that's going to be putt for a triple bogey then. Yeah. Yeah. We have been waiting for hole 14.
Yeah, one of the most entertaining holes in disc golf, I believe.
And if now Anneli can get her par, which she's gonna get, she's putting a lot of pressure on Olivia and Silva.
Yeah, they have
knowing that
a bit of distance, but yeah, they know that could be gone in a moment here. Yeah, it could only take like 2 or 3 minutes to rack up a 10 on this one.
Because I can't see them gaining any strokes on Anneli here. Well, of course they can, but I just don't see it happen.
With this wind, I don't think anyone's pressing for birdie.
No,
I don't.
That wouldn't be wise.
Kind of low percentage. It'd be amazing. I mean, I would love to see it. I don't think it's in the game plan for any of these players.
Heidi can of course do it today when she's in a healthy lead, but that's also that could just be bad.
It's kind of pointless, isn't it? It's just kind of flexing for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, and it can't really help anything. It can only hurt. So I don't see the sense of taking any risk in that regard.
Rita Savolainen missing her bogey, triple bogey putt. That's going to be an 8 for her. Jenny Karppinen getting a double bogey after a few really good results lately. Anneli bouncing back just a little bit after bogey on the previous hole with a par. And a par for Hannele Mette.
Par is so good on here, and we got like about half of the field doing it today, so far so good.
Yeah, no, like very big number, no double digits, which wouldn't, yeah, that's something you see almost every round.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's kind of starting to dial it in, making the adjustments, and not letting the mistakes compound as much as earlier on in the event.
Sonja Laine had some big score here on day 1, but had since then got a par, both
2 pars.
Yeah, round 2 and round 3.
That's some great vengeance there. Yeah, coming back at the hole with getting it done.
Olivia with a grace. I like this. That's going to be safe.
Perfect. Right short of that 100-meter mark.
Perfect shot. Was safe all the way. Is that the cinnamon? Or no, that's something else. Is it the vanilla?
That's the vanilla.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they are having some tailwind here, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like much right now.
See how straight that is. And in a safe
Super
spot.
safe, yeah. She's playing for par. See what might get aggressive here. No, just putting it in play. That's a little bit overworked, but it
that's just fine.
Does get in the corner there safe.
She likes throwing towards the OB lines. That's her style. We saw it on the previous hole. And Tinja is not feeling too good right now, but she can feel good with this shot at least. That's maybe the best of them all.
Very, very well controlled. Yeah. Something fairly overstable on an anheuser angle.
Yeah, that's her style to. Instead of flipping something up to go for the flex, she's doing it over and over. Hasn't worked too well today, but that was a good one.
It's a little bit tougher in the wind, maybe. The wind seems to have died down. This is a nice looking forehand. Gets good distance.
That's great.
Yeah. Renee, what's the situation with the wind out there? Is it similar or is it starting to die down?
The wind feels like it has died down a little bit. There are some small gusts, but they are very small.
Oh, that's good to see.
Yeah.
Making the water seem even more interesting.
He's still over there contemplating a dip. Just go for it, man.
Hannele is getting great distance. Yeah, that was.
I like that.
Still a long way to go, but it was really nice shaped shot.
Super well controlled, keeping it nice and low. Nothing can really go wrong with that.
Jenny throwing the FX3.
This is good.
Yes, that's very good.
Full flight, good distance.
And she's down there. That should be
pretty routine up and down, yeah.
No problem.
Well played.
And Rita Savolainen. I don't remember if she was going standstill every shot.
Seems like it.
Yesterday. But today she has been, so I wonder if she's feeling 100% or if that is just her style. I
think that's her.
Might
I
be.
think that's what she does.
So good shot there from Olivia. Getting further up the fairway.
Miko Ratu on the bag there for Silva.
Hasn't had the best event. Looked very good on day one, but yesterday was something different.
Okay, I didn't check the score yesterday for him, but he had some amazing highlights day one. One of the craziest putts we've ever seen for sure, over on hole 3. And then he nailed home a bunch of steppers as well. Super talented player, great putting. What's his tee time?
I'm trying to find what score he had there yesterday. Yeah, he's starting at 2 o'clock today, so in 1.5 hours.
Plenty of time to finish his caddy duties.
32nd place, so not in any way bad, but it looked very promising after day one.
Yeah, he was on the chase card yesterday, wasn't he? Slipped a little bit. Or was he third card?
Second or third, I don't remember which one, but
really entertaining player though. Nice dude as well.
Heidi on the fairway, Olivia on the fairway, Tinja on the fairway, and Silva on the fairway. So far so good, but now this is the test. This is the big test, and this is where the big numbers can come. Can you hit the island? Tinja has a little bit longer way to go from back of the fairway here, but
yeah, what is she, about 70, 75 maybe?
Is that a 50-meter stake? So in that case, that's probably about 65, 70 maybe. That's way short.
A lot of steam on this slower disc.
No, that's
no,
not it.
It's just a totally wrong angle.
And after a quintuple bogey on 13, it's not looking that much better on this one.
Again, taking a blunt edge disc. This is better though.
Yeah, but is it good enough?
Dropping quick, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Gets
on the wrong side of the island, but still on the island. That's the important thing.
Yeah, at that point you just need to get it safe.
And she can, if she makes the putt, which maybe I don't think is so likely that she will do. It's going to be a double bogey. So maybe a triple then, most likely. Heidi throwing the mint. I think that was the mint at least.
That would make sense.
She was trying with the Barry here yesterday, but it dropped a little bit too quickly. That's almost going in.
Just short though.
Yeah. Looked like she was going for the basket.
This is important now to repair this. I mean, she can take a few shots if she wants to, but this is kind of the only, well, not the only place, but this is where it could potentially unwind.
Yeah. Now throwing the mango. It's a little bit faster disc. Still a lot of overstability.
That looks good.
Yes.
I think she's there
It's
safe.
going to be on the island.
Good correction there.
Oh, no, it's long.
No.
Oh, yes, it's long.
It is long.
And now those shots, the doubts are coming in. You start to question your choices. And
that one looked good, but just a little bit too much, I guess.
What is he throwing now then? Don't know what that is. A putter. See, you need to find. Yeah, you need to like think about your lines and adjust.
No, that's long gone. Now this is starting to look like we might have an issue.
It's still a 9-stroke lead, and but yeah. Of course, Olivia and Silva are watching this, and they know that now it's the moment. Now I have the chance.
Stick it close, yeah. Or at least just get it on the island.
Yes, she has been in such control up until now.
But now we're seeing a little bit of concern.
She can't decide what discs to throw even. She's going with the peppermint. That's even more overstable. That's...
She's going to have to put a lot of steam, hang it out wide.
Yeah. No, she's not going for that.
Berg.
Now she needs to. That dropped way too quick yesterday.
Yeah, she's gonna need full power on this, I think. This doesn't have any glide, so you have to really force it.
No, I don't think that's gonna go.
I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
It's green.
she
There you
got
go.
it. Okay.
Nice to see.
Right when she needed it.
And she's gonna be putting for a triple bogey. That's a big number, but it's
not bad though.
No, that's just fine for her.
Yeah.
With a 9-stroke lead, you can afford that, because none of these players are gonna get a birdie.
No.
So
she's gonna lose 3 strokes.
And it was a 6-stroke lead, even if they get pars. So
yeah, so that was good to get that one close. I like that she took her time with that decision. That last, you know, she was trying to think what's going to get me there.
Oh, and I like this also from Olivia.
That's fantastic.
That podium is looking more and more likely.
Yeah.
To have a spot for Olivia Schinstedt from Porvoo. Just
nice.
a short drive from our booth here.
Yeah, that was a really great shot. Silva's looks low, but it's perfect.
Oh, it's great. She has so good control over that disc. And now it's clearly a battle between Silva and Olivia for the second place.
I think Annalie, yeah, she's just a little bit too far maybe to because it's kind of hard to score. If she
can't see that both Olivia and Silva are gonna
collapse. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
One of them could totally do so, but now both are on the island here on this one also.
This is the one that you worry about the most. So
yeah,
I think getting through this one safe, that's a great sign for their chances. Again, if you're out there enjoying this free coverage on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed to Disc Golf Stream, head on over there and get signed up so you can watch all the live action that we're coming at you with all year long. Head to discgolfstream.com or get the app downloaded. You can use that coupon code WELCOME for 50% off your first month.
We still have a lot of great events to cover here on Disc Golf Stream this year, so don't miss out on that. Tinja for double bogey, but from the wrong side of the island. I don't give her that high chance of making this one. Looking at her putting percentage today, it's not a good.
Not like
good a number. 33% C1X and 0 from C2. That's.
This would be a great highlight, but
no,
never a chance really.
That wasn't even that good of an attempt. She's looking uncomfortable with her putting. It's not working, and she just wanna finish this round, go home and recharge for next weekend. I don't know if she's playing in Oulu or not.
Ah, Silva's splashing out left side. Her putting's kind of been uncharacteristically
we talked
weak.
her up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not good. No.
But yeah, it's good for Olivia. That means she's going to be in solo second.
It seems like Tinja isn't going to play until the next EPT in Tyni.
Okay.
At Tyni here, right around the corner. A slight speed bump there for Heidi, but still a big lead. And Olivia is getting her par. That is so important for her in the battle between her and Silva Saarinen. Tinja Väisänen also getting a triple bogey, just like Heidi, so she's not dropping anything to the leader, but she's most likely to finish at 6th place. Here is Hannele Mätte on hole 16. Got a bogey even after that nice, beautiful shot on hole 15. Just wasn't enough distance, maybe. This is what we're usually having as the not we, but you're usually seeing at the final hole, the European Open layout. This time it's hole 16. She's going over on the right side and coming in the middle of the fairway, so that's a very good first shot. She wasn't going for the absolute biggest distance. This was a lot of control in that shot. Rita Savolainen then. Also looking for that hyzer shot. Gets that to go quite a bit up the fairway. Not the biggest distance, but still safe. Anneli going for the safer shot here with the forehand. That is gonna have to start to come back now and slides inbounds and gets the green flag. That was, I'm sure her heart skipped a beat there. That was scary.
Great ground play to sneak back in there at the very end of it.
To get every shot in bounds now. She wants to get up on the podium. And oh, Jenny's also flirting with the OB line.
Stay safe as well.
Olivia, only player to able to get a par on hole 15 on the lead card. Not getting so much big distance here, but on the fairway. It will be interesting to see these final holes. Big battle between Silva Saarinen and Olivia Kindstedt. Silva is getting much more distance on this one, so
that's great. Full flight.
Advantage Silva Saarinen in that duel on this hole.
See if Haiti can bounce back here and get a nice tee shot.
I would be surprised if he goes for too much here. That's the Dynasty.
Ooh, great move.
Ooh, is it coming back? Yes,
yeah.
It is. It's
right on time. She's going to be up there, pin high, 15-meter birdie look downhill. Of course, she doesn't need it.
No. That was just fine. Controlled 100-meter plus shot on a scary hole like this. That's
beautiful full flight, wasn't it? Oh, that's way high. Nose up, heading straight OB. I think those bushes saved her.
Yeah, 100-meter plus. That was 140-meter.
Yeah, that was massive. She's pin high. Yeah. She can absolutely crush.
And Tinja is crushed. She is, after two big numbers on hole 13 and 14, not in contention for anything right now.
Yeah, she got a bit hit by that bunker freight train.
And Jenny Karppinen out of bounds.
Ah, sure.
He's tried to cut the corner there, but didn't get enough power behind it. Let's see if Anneli can get across. If she wants to get a par, which she would need to go over there, and she is looking at it.
Yeah, it's important for her to finish strong here. She can get a par here and then a birdie on 17. Maybe birdie or par on 18, then she can put just a little bit of pressure, but then it's still out of her hands.
Yeah, it's not enough that she's playing well. She is going to have to hope for... Oh, just out of bounds. That's a red flag. I think she lost the chance there.
I think that might spell the end of her run at her fourth consecutive second place finish at least, and likely off the podium as well, but we can't say 100% sure yet on that.
It's definitely going to be the first time this year that she is not finishing first or second in any event.
Right, it's been an amazing year for her. She's really showed up this season.
Wherever she has been playing, she has finished either first or second.
So it's going to be her worst result, but she showed a lot of grit and a lot of class. Never given up. It was a pretty rough day to start. She battled back strong yesterday, and today she's really had some great highlights. A little bit of misfortune there on 9. But she's just marching right along, doing what she can, trying her best.
And yet again, playing over her rating. She has found another level this season.
I'll be very curious to see what her rating does when the new update comes.
I think, is it on Tuesday now? It's going to be the update? I think it's...
I don't follow that too closely, but yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So
no, I think it's second Tuesday every month that the rating updates. So in that case, it is now on this Tuesday.
I'd be curious to see how her and her fellow Estonian Mauri Vielman's ratings boost. Yeah. They put on some great performances this year.
I think mine should go up a little bit also. I had I had a good event there a few weeks ago.
All right, something to look forward to.
Yeah, that's. We will maybe get a report on my rating. I really don't think that's something to brag about, but it's still fun to follow, at least for someone like me.
It's good to be moving up in the right direction.
Yeah, it doesn't always happen. Tinya is not looking at the high-rated round today.
Didn't get very far on that one. Still 6-stroke lead for Haiti. And she still has the hot round even after those troubles on the last hole.
Yeah,
it
even
shows
after
how good she's been. Yeah.
And she was going aggressive on 13, and she could have played that safe.
Yeah. She's in firm control of this. Silva, if she can put this close.
Yeah, she is gonna
be helpful.
Very close.
Oh yeah.
Is that close enough, you think?
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
I think that's close enough to get it done. That was perfect. I think it's like leaning up on the pole, is it? Okay, we're just right underneath the koozie anyway.
It's gonna be a big moment now for Olivia. Putting for par outside circle 1.
Yeah, we might have a tie for second again if she can't connect.
Haiti is going to be at the top of the podium. Who will be second?
Haiti could run this if she wants to. Just
why not?
Just for the highlight.
But I think she's smart enough to just lay this up.
I don't think she will. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Slides it up right next to the basket on the other side.
Easy par. What a huge drive from Haiti.
And what is Olivia gonna do here? Is she gonna go for it?
Not sure if she knows yet. Decision time.
Big decision time. A double bogey here would just be too costly, so that was the smart decision.
Yeah, I think she made the right call there. She really wants to be on the podium. That would be a big step in the right direction for her.
Yeah, that was nice to see her making that smart decision. She's still gonna have 3 holes left to play with, and she's gonna be tied with Silva Saarinen for the second place coming into those 3 holes. And she has kept it together all weekend long.
Super solid.
Not just her throwing, but her whole appearance on the course is just something new we haven't seen from Olivia in a long time.
Very great to see it. She can be very proud. She's put in a solid performance here. She needs to finish strong and she'll be up on that podium. Potentially in second.
This is Anneli's 4th after going out of bounds on her 2nd.
Very well done. Right up there, tapping in.
Another leaner.
Yeah. People putting it real close.
She doesn't have to worry about Jenny Karppinen from behind. She is not very likely to get up on the podium unless one of either Olivia or Silva is having a mental breakdown and just completely loses it. But looking most likely that Anneli Togias-Mäniste will finish 4th here at the Nokia Open.
Yeah, 4 strokes ahead, 4 strokes behind. Seems pretty secure in that position.
Oh, this one was interesting. It's going out of bounds.
Ah, unlucky.
And it's going to be a difficult position to putt from because it went out right there. So probably just a layup. Red flag. Jenny Karppinen has been OB twice. So that's what they are looking at now. Not sure what might have happened there. Maybe it hit up there and then rolled out of bounds, or don't know. But she's gonna putt for a double bogey now. 12 over par today so far. It's going to be at best 14 after this hole. Nope.
Not too happy.
No, but she has anyway kept it together. Just
Absolutely,
yeah.
yeah.
So
No, she's showing great sportsmanship and yeah.
That's nice to see,
Solid
even when she's
professionalism.
struggling like she is today. That
Yeah, staying upbeat, not causing any tension or distraction on the card whatsoever.
or to herself.
Yeah, that's kind of the main thing. Get in your own head and then have a hard time executing or enjoying yourself.
Yeah, fine. Yes, just take it.
Heidi on 16. Seven strokes lead, and that's not gonna keep on turning long enough. No.
Oh, the dogs.
Oh, they are safe. They are safe.
Oh, God.
Surprised that they didn't catch it.
It went between the two of them. Lucky dogs.
Yeah. That this could have been chewed up if they would have noticed it coming in.
What happens if a dog catches it and carries it back in bounds and sets it down?
That's a good question.
Has
that ever happened?
I don't know.
You could maybe train a dog to catch your discs and run up to the basket with it.
One way to gain an advantage.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not what you needed. Olivia
just leaked out at the very end.
So close. Like,
yeah, you want it to be up there so you can kind of attack more forward, but yeah, you got to be on the safe side. Oh, straight into that spruce tree there. That's not great.
Yeah, green flag though, but can't really throw from there.
Did we miss Silva?
I don't think we have seen Silva's shot. See if we get to see a replay of it, or oh, but she is safe at least. She's on the fairway. Heidi out of bounds, Olivia out of bounds, Tinja Väisänen out of position. So good opportunity for Silva Saarinen.
Beautiful aerial footage here. See him walking towards the tee on 14. No, sorry. What am I talking about? Somebody's walking towards the tee on 14. I think that might be some of the MPO field, I guess. Some of the early tee times.
And as you can see here, Heidi Laine, even though she's out of bounds on hole 16, she is going to take this down unless something miraculous happen. Well, not miraculous for her, but for those behind.
At this point, it feels like it would take some kind of serious health issue or natural disaster to stop her. I mean, and that's pretty rare in Finland. We don't have earthquakes. We don't have.
And Tinja Väisänen gets another red flag. She just can't seem to find the fairways right now. That's when did this start to happen for Tinja? It was on 12, but she got a bogey and then followed it up on 13, the first of these stadium holes. A quintuple bogey, a triple bogey on 14, and a bogey on 15. She has lost all confidence right now, and the putting isn't working.
Yeah, she's showing some signs of fatigue, not just physical but mental. I think the course has kind of started to take her out of it. And that's what it does. It's designed to do just that. Just wear you out and then punish you severely for not being as good as they want you to be, I guess. And course design-wise, these kind of courses are what it takes, though, to challenge the best. They're so good. We can see, like, Mount Revealman turned in a 10 down yesterday. I mean, 1070 rated. That man is unbelievable.
This is
Oh, that's pretty weak.
also going towards out of bounds, but no, it stays safe.
Okay, well, you knew that she was trying to do that?
I don't think that's what she was intending to do. I think she was aiming more
I
to
thought
that.
you would have wanted to go up the hill to the right a little bit.
Camera guy there, like that's probably where she wanted to be. But now I don't think she can attack.
She's throwing 4 there.
Yeah, or is it
4? Yeah.
5? It's gonna be. I think we missed 1 shot.
Really?
It says that she's on the fairway after 4 throws and 1 OB. So that's. Yeah. No, but she took the meter in there, so that must have been the third. Yeah, that must have been the third. So their second shot, but with 1 penalty, that was the third. So she's going to throw her 4th from down.
Yeah, I think Udisk is one stroke off on her scorecard there. Currently, or on her progress anyway.
Heidi is throwing 3rd from far down the fairway, but out of bounds.
A little bit downhill run up.
Doubt that she can save a par from here.
She doesn't really need to either.
No. She's gonna try to get some big distance though.
Of course. I think that's what we left. Yeah.
Just what it is.
Pretty early.
So it's gonna be a big number for Heidi also. Just imagine if Olivia and Silva would have like picked up the pace and really put some yeah, they would have had a chance.
Yeah, like look at Silva had 6 consecutive bogeys. Like she kind of just lost the whole plot there. I mean, she's still having a pretty good round. It's not like a nightmare, but the pace she was on, and yeah, it would have been nice for her to put a little more pressure on Haiti.
This is also going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, you're right. It never came in either.
That is the level isn't the best right now on this card. That's we have been bragging about these players and they have been spoiling us the first part of this round, but it's just not. Something has happened here.
This course does require a lot of stamina, like we said.
They're starting to run out of juice. Does this give an opportunity for Anneli to climb up on the podium? It certainly does, but it's still a long way to go. Silva still has 100 meters to go.
Way uphill, so this needs to check up short.
That's out of bounds.
Yeah, it is. Sure is. She's potentially shooting herself off the podium now.
That could definitely happen.
If she's not careful.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. This is just surprising to see. When it matters the most, they all seem to be falling apart.
Yeah, where's that clutch when you need it?
This is the moment you have been waiting for. Like this is
when it counts.
Yeah, but maybe there must be some kind of nerves, but it's not it doesn't feel like it's about nerves. It feels like it
looks more like exhaustion to me, like,
which is also totally understandable after a long weekend and a very difficult long course.
Yeah, it's physically exhausting. It's incredibly mentally and emotionally demanding.
So I can't understand it. It's maybe not the most suitable course for the FPO players, but still they should be able to finish a little bit better than this. What we are seeing right now, this should be safe on the fairway though.
Perfect.
Inside circle 1 even.
Yep, 9 meters left. Using that feedback. So Olivia was also out, right? Yeah.
Jani Karppinen able to get 17. That doesn't really change anything, but still nice for her to get the birdie today after a rough round.
Yeah, that's important for the good feelings.
Anneli is getting a par on 17.
Okay. Here's Olivia. Use it to stable up quick. Making the cameraman turn just outside the circle.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy for her.
Safe. She can straddle out and have a look at it.
But putting on a elevated basket from 10 meters towards the OB.
Yeah.
It's not over yet for Olivia. And that's gonna be for double bogey. And Anneli Togesmäni stays 5 behind. Silva Saarinen is also likely to get
triple, I think.
Triple at least. Yeah, it's definitely not over yet for Anneli.
She could get back in that second spot after all. I mean, it would be miraculous. It's not likely, but kind of surprised what we're seeing here from Silva and Olivia.
And if they're playing like this, like I'm not feeling so sure that they will be able to
finish strong. Yeah.
No, it's not looking like that at all.
I guess Anneli's just got to finish strong on that last hole and just kind of sit back and watch.
Do her thing and wish for some more mistakes from Olivia or Silva or both of them. That would just be crazy if she would find a second place again when it didn't look possible. It also would be very nice to get one of those other players up there in the top.
That'll work. Gonna be a double bogey for Haiti most likely, but
yeah,
it doesn't really matter at this point with everybody behind her fully collapsing.
Yeah, she's not losing strokes on the card. Maybe one on Tinja, but Tinja is so far behind, so
doesn't matter at all. She's 20 strokes behind her. 15 strokes worse just today.
Yeah, that's
a rough day for Tinja, isn't it?
19 over par, and it's going to be 20 after this hole.
Very forgettable round for her.
Just go home and forget about this and come back in a few weeks at Tyni.
Yeah, Silva's up and down for the triple bogey.
So
that's going to put her at 24, plus 24. So she'll have to finish the last 2 holes with less than +2, right, in order to stay.
Anneli could maybe. No, okay. Maybe we get to see what's happening, so I shouldn't say anything yet. They are now throwing on hole 18.
Olivia just lays up, so she's taking a triple.
Yeah, triple for them both. So it's enough for Anneli if one of those players in front of her would have a bad two final holes. It's so strange, and the battle continues. Oh, look at that Tinja! Also, it's going to be a +21 after this hole. Yeah, this is kind of sad to see the level here now. Of course, it is a difficult hole, but it would be so difficult for all the players. It's
kind of painful to watch at this point. Not to be mean, but I just, starting to struggle so much,
Heidi can of course be excused being in lead and control, and
she doesn't need to do anything
exactly
at this point.
But for the other players, when they
have so much to play for, yeah. So many points and some good cash involved. But yeah, failing to execute.
So what does this mean? Heidi is actually gaining strokes on the card with a double bogey, except for Tinja, who's also getting a double bogey. Here is Jenny Karppinen on hole 18, going with a roller, but does that stand up? Yeah?
Yeah, it's coming back, but
not enough. That's
no,
out of bounds.
Not enough, yeah.
Anneli.
For a safe forehand. Looks pretty good. Not a ton of distance, but decent position for par at least. She's going to want to get up and down.
I like this one.
This is how you get up there. Full flight.
Yes, that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, almost 100 meters. Rita smoothing one out there, center fairway. Beautifully done.
Just enough. If you're playing this for par, you don't need to go for any more than that. And that went out so early.
That's cut rolling, but it's safe.
Yeah, that's safe, but still.
Yeah, that was way early. Trying to get that roller down.
They changed Olivia's score to 6 now. Can that be? Yeah, because it was miscalculated. We thought that we missed one shot, and then we said no. That was her second shot, so it was actually only a 6.
That's right, because they had it wrong, yeah.
So that means that Olivia is 1 ahead of Silva Saarinen coming into the 2 final holes.
That matters a lot.
That definitely changes things. That puts pressure on Silva.
Strong advantage for Olivia now.
And that makes sense then why she was laying that up.
Yep. Yeah, she knew that Silva was taking a triple at that point.
So it's not only the players who are making mistakes. We are not following so well.
That was kind of you, Disc. I think we were actually on top of that one.
I think so.
Initially,
for a while at least, and then we kind of forgot about it.
That's happened more than once this year, but as long as we get to where we belong in the end.
Anneli is throwing second. If she wants to get up on the podium, she needs to put this close, and that's exactly what she's doing. It's still a possibility that we will see an Estonian flag on the podium. Not very likely though, but it's possible.
She just needs Olivia or Silva to drop off, but neither of them look like they really got much momentum right now. That's it's definitely a possibility.
And look at this. Is it even safe from Jenny?
I think so.
That was just a completely fluffed approach. That was
not
right
great.
Next to the OB line, so I'm not 100% sure if that is safe.
It's outside the circle anyway.
Yeah.
That's for bogey already, right? Or double. Yeah, she was way back. That's for double bogey. Even if it's not OB.
It's right there on the line. Annele running that one, but not getting it in. So it's gonna be. She was in circle 2 actually.
No, it's a good drive. Yeah, really good drive. Got the full flight.
It's a par putt from her. Let's see where Jenny ended up. See, like how did that happen? That looked okay. It's well in bounds. Yeah.
Not a very good upshot though.
No, really not. That should have been way closer. But no. Jenny. After the birdie on 17 also. Thought she was gonna finish strong, but no. It has been a long weekend for these ladies, that shows. But now the weekend is over for Hannele Mette, and she finishes at 7th place, 41 over par. 13 over par today, that's good. Jenny Karppinen, triple bogey. She's finishing 5th
place.
5th or 6th. No, it's going to be 5th place for her. 34 over par, 17 over today. Anneli, we don't know where she's going to finish, but she is 8 over par today, 26 totally, so about the same pace every day. Solid performance, but we are used to see more from Anneli this season.
Yeah, it wasn't her best weekend, but she showed some serious class here, especially on the final day. Really doing everything she could to press and push and try to battle up onto that podium, and still possible. Olivia's putting for birdie from circle 1, Silva putting for par from circle 1, so it's looking unlikely that she's going to sneak onto that podium, but she's going to need Silva to slip hard on the last one. or potentially miss another putt on the green there, 17. But
I hope we get to see those shots soon enough. Here you go, Heidi on the box, on the D-pad, and
great line.
Gets that berry inside, right? No, it trickles down.
That was so close to settling nicely on the green, and it just spun out the last second and dropped off the edge.
Olivia solo second now, one ahead of Silva Saren, and wants to put even more pressure on her, and would do so if she gets close.
Great reaction off that tree, right inside the circle.
Yeah.
Great opportunity to kind of nail down second place there.
This is leaking early, but
still look,
yeah.
Two.
Silva then.
Misses the line a fair bit.
An early tree.
Kicks right back in the center fairway, but that's not a birdie. Here she has just jump putt approaching, and it's super close, easy par. So she's not going to drop any strokes to Anneli here.
No, I think that's it for Anneli.
Most likely, Silva can even play it safe if she wants to on 18. Oh, so close! Please don't roll.
And that's just the kind of day it is for Tinja. I
and it's
know how much it's hurting right now, but she's a positive person. I'm sure you can laugh about this almost in a while.
Having a rough day, but yeah. Hopefully it doesn't.
And look, no, it's just insane. That's just.
Oh, that's brutal. That's further away.
No, we cannot blame her for those, but.
Oh, what a rough go.
Come on, Tinja, let that go in or stop. That's what it did.
Olivia for birdie here. First Heidi for birdie.
Birdie. Putt. From inside circle 1, just inside circle 8 meters or something maybe. Can't see the line.
Yeah, 8 or 9. Looks like it just checked up. Didn't roll all the way down that hill. Excellent putt.
There you go. Birdie on hole 17. Tinja got a 5.
Not sure if we're going to see Olivia's putt. She did get a birdie, and that is going to secure second place for her, most likely.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Here we are. Sorry, spoiled it, kind of. Great putt.
Yeah, sorry we got to see those in a little bit weird order, but birdies for Heidi and Olivia. They seem to be finishing strong and most likely going to be the first and second place finishers. Hole 18, 114 meters, slightly turning to the right with OB on both sides. One of the more open holes on the course, but a nice finisher. Kind of a fast green with some green inside the circle even, so touchy second shot.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to push it too long, or there's quite a lot of obstruction. Heidi with her 4th birdie today, right at that +5 mark where she's been all weekend. Super consistent.
Yeah.
Even with those struggles there on this, on 14 and 16, those birdies help keep that score in check.
And with that, she's gonna take down the win. Yet another win for Heidi Line. She's just so good right now. Heidi Line has won 2 times this year. She won in Belgium at the Belgian Open. She won at the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour at the Finnish National Tour here in Helsinki, Tali. She took a week off last weekend. She didn't compete in Estonia, where she was defending champion. And then she is gonna take her 3rd win in a row here now at in Nokia.
Very impressive. Really finding her stride here now, mid part of the season. Important time to peak. A lot of big events coming up.
She's gonna try to go big here now when she knows that she has already won. or is she gonna just play safe? And she's holding 2 slower discs. That's the mid-range.
I just overheard her caddy telling her that, well, if you just played this one par, she would have done 3 rounds and +5 each.
That's very consistent scoring. Uh-oh.
But that's not the best effort. Is it even in bounds? Yes, it is. That can still...
Yeah, it works out fine.
She can still get up and down for par, but she held on to that a bit too long.
Yeah, I missed it pretty bad.
And great to see Olivia Kindstedt this weekend. Great to see what she's doing here.
Incredible performance.
Yeah.
So solid to start every round through the woods and then battling tough all the way to the end here. Just need to get through this. Oh, look at that sweet forehand.
Got big distance on that one, and that's going to be an easy up and down.
That's going to seal the deal.
Yeah.
Second place finish. That's the best result perhaps of her career.
I think so. I think that's
biggest.
That should be the one. She has been on the podium on the European Pro Tour, but that was in a much smaller field. This is something different. Second place on one of the more difficult courses.
Taking down some really high quality players in Silva Saarinen and Anneli Togias-Manista, Jenny Karpinen. Lots of big names. That's a very, very successful weekend for her.
She has stayed in the zone all weekend long. She has performed so well. She has never shown anything of that bad mood that she can sometimes show. She was aware of it. She's talked about it already in the press conference, that would be one thing to try to control, and she has done just that. It's so impressive.
Very cool to see.
We saw signs of this also late last season when she played in Turku. She finished 3rd there, but we still saw many highlights from her. We saw that it was close to be there, and I remember we talked about it quite a lot, that it's looking better and better. It's not far away. She didn't have the best start of the season, but at least one round in Copenhagen that was really good. Then she had somewhat of a struggle in Helsinki.
This weekend, though, I feel like she's put together 3 very consistent quality rounds. And that's earned her, very well-deserved second place in this case. Impossible to keep up with Haiti, I guess, but... Oh, that steak.
What a strange... She's shaking her head, and we are doing the same here in the booth. That's...
Tinya's having a rough go at it today, but staying positive.
She's going to finish at 6th place. Right behind Jenny Karpinen and in front of Hannele Mättä.
But yeah, it's very excellent to see nothing negative from Olivia this weekend at all.
She is a really fun player to watch when she's playing like this. Heidi is always a fun player to watch also. She's getting a +5 now as she gets up and down, even with that triple bogey on hole 14. That's just so good. Sliding up to the basket. It's going to be a tap in par. No nerves from Olivia now, I hope. Can't imagine. She's looking so cool. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that'll work. Right there, just outside the bullseye, tapping in. So this is Silva's drive. Can we get one more highlight, please?
You think so? I think she's gonna go for it at least, but it's not gonna be enough.
It's not gonna do anything for her, but we'd love to see it.
That's not going in though.
No. But it's going to secure 3rd place for her, so she can feel good about a podium position here. I think that's her first podium this year on the European Pro Tour.
That certainly is so.
Oh, Tinya with a great run, catching some medal.
Silva Saarinen, what has she done this year? She has been in Copenhagen, finished 5th and then 8th in Estonia, but she was on the podium in Helsinki. She was also over in US at the beginning of the season and played really well. Had some really great runs there.
Yeah.
Maybe not put together 3 consecutive ones, but still very solid. And here is Olivia taking second place at the Nokia Open. Super solid performance all weekend long from her. We have said it many times, but so nice to see. Third place, Silva Saarinen. She has been on the podium many times at the European Pro Tour, but not yet this season.
And with that win, Heidi's done very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 FPO Open, Heidi Laine.
Receiving the trophy from Kai Vessa, the tournament director and proprietor of Prodiscus, the main sponsor.
And yeah, another win for Heidi. She coming in as the big favorite, maybe together with Anneli Togias-Männistö, but showed that she is right now a few steps ahead of the field. So many great emotions. So many more moments to wait for, and we're going to hear from her in just a few seconds. René is getting ready, as you can see, with the microphone. And a very happy Heidi Laine next to him.
Heidi Laine, the winner of Nokia Open 2023, the third European Pro Tour event of the season, and your second win on the European Pro Tour this season. Massive weekend, 3+5 rounds.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm very happy. I don't know. I'm very happy.
And which tournament are we going to see you in next?
Pro Tour Oulu. Yeah, and then Tyyni. Yeah, EPT Tyyni.
Excellent. Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Huge congratulations to Heidi Laine for another well-earned victory. That is her second this season and fourth total, so she's the winningest player in European Pro Tour history. And yeah, did it in style. 7 strokes.
Yeah, she played over her rating every single round, 5 over par. It's not sure where that's going to end up today, rating-wise, but probably around 960, 965, 966 or something like that. And where does that put her in the point standing? Have you been able to calculate that?
Yeah, I got it figured out here. Heidi Laine will be in second place in the European Pro Tour point standings for the season. She's going to be less than 20 points behind Anneli now, so she's done well to close the distance. Anneli's going to have 265 points, and Heidi will have 247.5, so 17.5 points behind.
Closing the gap, but it's going to be a thriller in a few weeks at Tyyni here, one of the events that we have been looking forward to most this season, because it's just around the corner here. It's a great disc golf party. And yeah, what a great 3 rounds we have been watching here from Heidi Laine. Performing well every single time. She has never been out of touch. She has been in the zone from the first throw till the last one.
She was firmly in control of this event from the start. Strong favorite and performed right up to the expectations.
And not only that, Olivia Kindstedt, I'm so happy for her. I know how much it means for her, and I know how much she has been working on all her skills and all her, I wouldn't say issues, but problems with her mood swings sometimes that we can see on the course. And she had it all in control this time. And
she showed so much maturity to be so self-aware and to identify what the issue is and then to work on it. And yeah, I'm very impressed and with what we saw from her. Of course, we identified her potential, long ago, and she just seemed to like be kind of getting in her own way somehow with the mental game. And nice to see her put the pieces together, like she said in the press conference, right? That was the thing. She was saying, like, that the skills are there and she knows what she can do, but she's just trying to arrange the pieces and put them together so they have a clear order and clear structure, and that's exactly what she did this weekend. She had it all working for her.
She had a game plan and she followed it on every single hole, and most of the times it went really well. Silva Saarinen on third. Was a battle between her and Olivia there, and Olivia was just a little bit stronger in the end, but some great highlights as always from Silva Saarinen.
Some crazy putts from her.
Huge potential still. Where will she end up? The ceiling is just so high for a player like her. So those are the three players in the top, and the points leader still, Anneli Togesman, is the 4th place. Didn't really find her highest level this weekend, but played solid still, and shouldn't be too disappointed with what she did here in Nokia.
Yeah, I think they can all be proud. That's going to do it for the FPO side. Make sure you come back in just 2 hours' time. Less than 2 hours, we're going to be back live with the MPO. It's going to be a really exciting battle. We got a hottest player in the world in Mauri Vilman, 4-stroke lead, but on this course, that's not a guarantee.
Will he be able to do it again? He's looking unstoppable right now, but he has some hungry lions right there behind.
Yeah, it's going to be a really, really intense battle. Some of the biggest names in Finland right behind him, trying to chase him down. That's going to be free on YouTube. Make sure you spread the word, share the link. And we'll see you there. I got to hustle home, walk my dogs, and get on back, but we're going to let you go.
Yeah, take care of your dogs, and to all of you viewers, take care of yourself, and hope to see you soon again following the MPO. This has been a pleasure. Victor Tågestad here.
Andrew Gum.
Signing off.